Hello everybody, welcome back to the stream. Another day of drops here on the anniversary of 10 years of Warhammer. I hope you guys are alright. Sorry for the delay. As I announced yesterday, I'm going to be a couple of hours late because I had quite a few things to do. But we are here now and we got about 4 hours ahead of us, maybe a little bit more, to enjoy Warhammer and celebrate the 10 years together on day 3. Starting with Fixer, as always. What we got? I don't know, because it's just kind of like rushed in at the moment. Black Crag is open, Rakeland is open. Looks like the fight is in Rakeland. Alright, let's put some buffs up. Let's put some potions up. Alright, what keep do we have? We have the bottom one. Looks like there's been a fight down there in our keep. We have 3 stars, Destra have 2 stars. Destra also have 3 out of 4 battle objectives. No, I think this is day 3, isn't it? It's Wednesday. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Today's day 3. Am I wrong? Am I that wrong? Hold on a second, because I gotta check this now. I could be trolling, but it is Wednesday. No, this started on Monday. Monday, Tuesday, 2 days. This is day 3. Yes, I am correct. And just to double check, because the reason I'm double checking, it's easy to trick me like this. Although I'm not saying, Johnny, you're doing it on purpose, it's because I'm really forgetful. So a lot of times I just double check. We're all humans, we'll make mistakes. So let's see. The 10th of June to the 17th of June is the drops, 10 years, that's the event. So 10, 11, 12, so today is the 3rd one. We're all good. Now we are all certain it is day 3. Alright, as always, if you find that the sounds are too loud, too low, whatever, until I settle down with the system a little bit, you guys let me know. I think everything should be fine. I haven't changed anything. So the only thing I did change is now I don't have a background. Yeah! Graphics card arrived. Now I have the stream exactly how I want it. And everything works just so good. We have no problems with the streaming. Now we have 2 PCs. We stream on YouTube, we stream on Twitch. We're doing everything. Oh, Chew still plays. Here's a grenade for you, Chew. Here's another one. I love when the engineer gets stuck with a hand at the back, like, I'm ready, bring it, I'm bringing it, I'm just holding it right here. I'm cooking it. See, he's holding it. In the same hand he has the gun. Oh. I wonder how many healers this guy has, like seriously. We're diving into big fights as soon as we got in. He's dead. We helped to kill him, we helped. I'm wondering why do we have this this fight here? What I mean is, why do we have this fight? Destra seem to be a little bit more active. They're getting another BO. A guild is present in the sense that they have claimed the keep. They have more people than we do, despite the fact that AO doesn't show. They have more people than we do. AO will show when you have 20%. If it's 5, 10, or 15, it doesn't really pop up. As far as I remember, unless the change. And so, I would have thought they might want to siege. Hello. But I suppose we still go. Oh, there's hello, GG. Hey, GG. Guys, for you that play, you're still playing more than I do these days. Is GG like stuck on Destro now? Because I mean, used to run the Order warbands, and I'm assuming it's a he. I don't know. He's also streaming, but I haven't seen him in Order in a while on Twitch. Did they go full dark on us? Anybody know? I mean, we lost the 7th, Judge's Guild, Thundercats. Fuck, I don't remember how many other sweet sides and just stayed on Destro. Now let's go for some scenarios for today. Let's start. I am considering, now that I'm playing one of these days, it's just been very busy, and tomorrow I'm like super busy. See if I can, because I'm more DPS orientated at the moment, despite my defensive stats. I want to see if I can go again full tank mode on the engine, see if that works. Ah, Sneaky Squiggy on the top. I don't like this back and forwards and the keeps. I don't know if you guys like them. I mean, the knights for, if you're part of a warband, the knights for grinding XP easy mode, but for me it's kind of boring. Like grenade, grenade, phosphor shells, grenade, grenade, phosphor shells. I was trying to disarm him, but he staggered me there. Hey Malmar, how was the test yesterday? I did post something on Discord, just saying, but it was a success in its own right. And what I mean is, we didn't get to play. We did log in and we made characters, but we didn't get to play because we have identified a lot of issues that cause the server to crash on login, which is also related to the test we were doing, the crashing and, you know, correlation to reasons and whatnot. But we did find out that, and the guys are thinking, you know, they're working, and there'll be another test very soon, but they're still working on issues. We found out that it's not exactly the interactions of the characters themselves so far that cause the crashing, it's the characters themselves. It's not the interaction between characters, it's the characters themselves. And all the classes that we tried, they're working fine, except the green skins. The green skins are crashing the server. So, I don't know, something to do with their mechanics, whatnot, but it's not going very well with the coding. So, I'm assuming very, very soon we'll have an announcement, an official announcement. For that, but the test itself was a success because the dirty code, if I can call it that, has been identified, it's been worked on, and as far as I can tell, because I only sleep 4 to 5 hours a day these days, and I have my Discord on, they haven't logged off the server. Discord is just on the coding channel and just keep fucking going non-stop. So I think it was a success. Personally, I enjoyed it despite the fact I didn't play because I got an inside look of how the internal testing is done. Well, you always wanted to delete the dwarfs. Maybe this will happen. Maybe that is the other thing. No, they're just fixing it. And then we'll do some more testing. But it was a success. That was the reason of the test, to make sure that there isn't anything on the code. And the other thing is because the code is constantly changing, they keep writing and expanding and doing things, you know what I mean? It's not like, okay, we did it today, but in 2 days they've added so many things that it could also be a problem. So we just need to make sure it's stable for getting in and then start trying the skills when needed. So we found some problems we didn't anticipate, but we did find a lot of them, and they'll be, you know, cataloged, and they're working on it. So there will be another test very soon. But I like how what's the word? How they do the internal testing, how they communicate. It feels like a calm group They talk, they don't shout, they don't argue. They're very patient. Yeah, finish this, we'll test this, we'll do this. There's no, you know, it was a nice afternoon basically for us. I don't think it was for the devs, because like, oh, I need to write this down, I need to code this, and I need to uncode this, and I need to fix this. But for us watching the whole thing from the outside, it had a flow. You know what I mean? It was good work. It was nice to see the inside workings of that. But as the test goes, the goal achieved. We did crash the living shit out of the server. Problems have been identified, have been worked on, and we'll move on to the next step. But like I said, I think there will be an official, they will say something about the test at some point, I suppose. But I think they need to finish fixing things first, though. So, it's a step forward, it's a step forward. And I don't know, maybe if they manage to get, I don't know, a couple more coders to speed things up, that would be great. But also, Flame of War is getting new stuff. For those of you that might be following the server and the Discord, ShadowX is leaving the group and a few other people, so they're getting new people in to train for Flame of War. So they said in a month or so they will bring out more news and announcements about the development of that server as well. That server is live if anybody wants to play, but I can't tell you how many people play. Last time I did, it was 20 people in the entire server, so I don't know. But it's there, it's close to live. And it's nice to have diversity. It's nice to have some diversity. In competition, healthy competition. You know, exchange ideas, implement things, test things. The only thing, like, the Flame of War is doing pretty much the same development model as Return of Reckoning, which is we have a stable server, we open it up, it is what it is, fucked up or not, you know, balance or imbalance, you can jump in and play, and we develop as we go along, so you guys have access and you can see things, and you know, kind of like have also all of you testing at the same time and this and that. I just hope that Interbellum, once they finish the basic stuff, because they have done, from what I know, a lot of work and a lot of things. Just hoping that they will go for the same model. My game sounds a bit borked for some reason. So I'm hoping they will go for that model, so we will have the ability to start playing and seeing all these classes and mechanics we've been watching on the streams I've been doing, and you know, the builder they have and all these things. So many fucking tanks. And this is fucking ridiculous, to catch them off guard and to be the group that actually dies. Ah, so many tanks. Every time I press tab is chosen, Blackguard, chosen, Blackguard. It's like, what the fuck? Oh, this is fucking ridiculous. You see, that shows how OP order is. You attack the flank of a warband and they turn around and you annihilate.
What regiment you Mars blessings?
I think that's the right expression, like, eat shit. Ah, so gotta wait another 10 minutes for all those guys to res, rebuff, before we go anywhere. You know, my friend Tosh a lot of times is like, why is all this order sitting here? You know, you're the solo player. Like, because we're waiting for the other 23 to resurrect, to complain a bit on Discord, calm down, reorganize, get an idea of where they want to go. But if all these people here, they were without Warband going south, then it would be a different story. But what, this bridge? Yeah, we can push this bridge. Yeah, we can do that. So yeah, there is a lot of fights though. It's just like in front of the keep the back and forward, and that was just that one roaming warband that got their asses kicked. Which I don't get it though, because they started first. I mean, they should have picked 2 or 3 people before they have a chance to turn. So I'm assuming that warband has Discord because they turn very quickly. I didn't even check if it was a guild warband or anything, but they turned really quickly. And although Order had the advantage and the surprise element, we only killed like maybe one group, and then we wiped. They wiped. I wasn't part of the warband. Let's say they wiped. I died too. It was kind of weird. But when you have so massive AoE, I suppose is expected, unless you're very organized. And they had level 32s, 36, 31s. At 31 and 32 and 38, I will not blame Bolster for that. But in these fights, I really think if you're not organized, whoever has the most AoE wins, and Order just doesn't have the AoE. Because we had, like, you have the tanks running around the choppers, so it's 2 people AoEing. I mean, this group had a lot of Witch Hunters, single target, Bright Wizards that don't stack, and also they have to move. When they're pushing, they have to move until the tanks kind of like block them or stop them a little bit so they don't DPS. While the melee are DPSing while they're moving, while the range have to stop and run DPS, or, you know, they have to stop to DPS basically. That's the problem. So melee can keep pushing forward or run backwards while the DPSing, but the range have to stop. So if they stop to DPS, then there comes a time that they can catch up to whatever. Hi Oran, thank you dude. So they can catch up because they stop DPSing, and if they don't stop to keep the distance, well, they can DPS. So either way, range have all these issues because of the casting time and channeling, which the DPS doesn't. I mean, the Slayer doesn't have a cooldown on their AoE, Choppers don't, Marauders don't. Yeah. Got 10 seconds on one of the dots. Fuck it. Fucking DPS Sham and 400 damage per tick. And they can heal too. Fuck. They will never listen to me and remove all healing abilities for fucking healing DPS. Oh, we're gonna wipe here. There's too many little rats jumping around. Fuck it. I ain't running. Fuck it. I ain't running. So it's like 5 squigs, and there's 14 orders. Like, fucking squigs, run! It's 4 squigs, run! You'll never see a group of tanks and chosens run in front of 4 engineers, but you'll see a lot of order running in front of 4 squigs, if that tells anybody anything. No scenario pops. Let's leave the group. Let's leave the scenario and let's try it again. How we doing today, population-wise? We didn't check that today. Interview, where's the website? 526. What time is it? Well, I think around this time we had the same number, didn't we? About 500 or so. So population is kind of steady. No big changes there. So that's looking good. Iron Duke, thanks for the follow, dude. Appreciate it. Where's the suicidal shaman? Okay. I can play along. It's gonna be interesting. Hold on a second. If I just put follow on this dude, maybe we die. I haven't done one of these in ages. Ah, there we go. That one. Alright, I'm gonna start a little prediction here on the chat thingy, where I mean, order spawned around. I'm assuming we're going to sit. I'm assuming. So you can all vote whether order is gonna make it or not. I'm giving you 10 minutes to cast your vote, just for the fun of it, and then we'll see. And I misspelled will. That doesn't matter. That way is more fun. It has character. Although I think we might actually lose around before we actually do anything. Well, I don't see any forces of order. Order! We shall have order! I don't see anybody coming to fucking defend and escort the damn thing. Oh, there's still some skirmishes in the middle, and there's still some skirmishes out in front of our war camp. And we're chilling. Scenario's not popping. If we're chilling, I'm gonna chill. You've seen how many people get, but 526. So there is 63% Destron tier 1. Okay, so people still making more Destron. And 50-50 on this tier. 50-50. So, drop-wise, ladies and gents, we have the 30 minutes is 20 gold again, the 1 hour is a portion of acclaim, the 2 hours is 20 war crest, and the 3 hours duration of watching streams is war double ages. War double ages, okay. Because we know what we're getting today. Well, I can tell you how long I've been playing this now. Where's my timer? I don't have a timer. Shit. Why don't I have a timer? What time is it? Okay, we've been playing about 17 minutes, and I can tell you it's gonna be a miserable, horrible evening. Like, seriously. Not the one I'm looking for. Yes. Oh, come on, give me your place then. Alright, I fixed that. Well, And why it's going to be that a miserable little evening? It's going to be a miserable little evening because Order is seriously disorganized at the moment. We have slightly less people than Destra on the map. There is very little communication on the chat. And despite the fact that there's very little communication, there's also very little relevant communication. I don't see anybody feeling like sieging just for the fun. If you lose, you lost, not a big deal. But I think we might actually today witness a little bit more extra roaming that we did in the last couple of days that we've been playing, because I can tell it's going to be a miserable day and people's going to be pissed off a bit. I think the only way we're getting the keep is if Destra let us. I don't see the warbands or the mood. There's a couple of people that do want to fight, but if the whole side doesn't want to fight. Alright, I'm just gonna wait here a bit. We have queued for scenarios. There's nothing else to do. I'm not gonna run around with 2 pre-made Destra warbands on the field. And no order backup. Nice and safe on top of our keeps. We're chilling and chilling. Nobody wants to help us. Come on. Man, my camera on the stream is really kind of white. I look like a ghost. Let's see if we can fix that while we wait a little bit, shall we? There we go. Better? Yeah, that's a little bit better. I mean, I'm not that white. I've been in the sun recently. Getting a nice tan, but just, you know, from the elbow below, that's it. Boring gameplay. Oh. Alright, fuck it. Can't be out. I'm bored. I'd rather go die and respawn than just sit here. Let's see, where we're gonna die next? Witch Elf, Shaman, Spriggy, or a Warband? It's too quiet and I don't like it. And seriously, like, it's been 25 minutes, no scenario pop. No one is doing scenarios these days. Damn. Why do I get a feeling I should just log in, cultivate, make potions, do stuff in the auction house? Sork and a Blackguard. Ew, they want me. Leave me alone. in the middle of the fucking fight, I get the pop-up. I've been waiting for so long. Oh. That Sork might be so pissed. Oh, the squeaky. Oh, squeaky. Sneaky little fuck. Why I can't get in the scenario as dead? What the f... well, that Sork must be really pissed. Okay, so did they make it you can join scenarios dead? That was like the easy way in. Alright, we're already losing. We are already losing. And I'm playing with a wounds debuff. Backing up, excellent. Yeah, I love it. When you walk into a 3 minutes an hour, you're already losing by 120 something points. Oh, he has a goat thingy. That must be the exotic mount from yesterday, I suppose. We also lost Lighthouse. Leicester is pushing all the way. Down. Oh. Man. It's just so much damage. So much damage. And to think I was also guarded and I went down this fast. And they're all fucking tanks and a squig. Like 3 tanks and a squig. And I was guarded with 4,500 armor and 10,000 HP, and I went down under 10 seconds. It's fucking ridiculous. How much damage 200 tanks do? Oh, I'm still gonna go for the barracks. We're not winning this, but there's 2 options. You go out there, you try and do something, or you just AFK. Oh, so your friends left Marauder and you decide to do what? Go hide behind the rock there. Okay. We're coming in. So my disarm didn't go through. Trying a potion, I think. Was he just doing like the spammable AoE on a 1v1 fight? Then they call Marauder shit. It has one of the best bursting single target fucking DPS in the game as melee. And he was doing... What's he doing? Because I mean, I thought he was doing the AoE ability. What is wrong with these fucking people? I mean, I only have AoE abilities as a Grenadier, more or less, but... Damn! Well, scenario is over. 200 over 500. That's it. How do we do? What do we got? We got 2 tanks, 4 tanks, 4 tanks, 2 heals. No, 6 tanks, 2 heals. So again, we don't have enough DPS. They have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tanks, 2 Marauders, 1 Shaman. Well, I suppose 3 Chosens and 2 Black Orcs. You can, I mean, most of them are 200 because, like, let's see, Black Orc 35,000 damage, Chosen's 13 and 25. How did we do? Let's see. We have a tank at 65,000. What? 63,000 damage from a knight. That must not be right. The next knight is a 25. In Swordmaster, yes, I've seen it before, but the fuck was this guy doing? I mean, like, DPS wise, knights, as far as I know, is the worst tank to have as a DPS. Tried to see if I could drop the tower with the AoE. Yeah.
Come about the war, have you?
Oh, you're the Marauder. You tried to do my turret. You tried to kill my turret with the AoE. Yeah, they're a bit tougher now. You have to, like, really single target them. All right, now I know why you were using it. Thank you for telling me. I appreciate it. Because I was wondering, like, what are you doing with the AoE on a single target? Because it doesn't do as much damage. It doesn't have the burst. I'm like, but keep in mind this. I shouldn't be saying this to my enemies, but ignore the turrets. The damage they do is minimal. They really don't do damage. Watching, thanks for the follow. But ignore them. They don't do a lot of damage. They've nerfed them so much. It's just there to give us a 20% damage buff, which is not 20% more than you. We start at 80, and then the turret gets us to 100. So we have a ramping. You need to wait to get to a full damage. It's best if you focus on the engineer. It's the same principle with the lion. You don't deal with the pet. You deal with the lion. You kill the player lion, and the lion, the pet, the animal goes away. The same thing. As far as the turrets go, if you do play order, it might be a good idea if you really want to kill the Magus pets, because our turrets pretty much do damage. I don't know if they changed it, but the attacks from the Magus pets actually do debuffs. I don't think we do. I don't know if they changed that. But ignore Mosquito. You should ignore the turret. It doesn't do anything to you. The only class on Dastro side that could use the turret, an engineer should never deploy a turret, regardless, is a dock. When engineers fight docks or Maguses fight warrior priest, you should never, ever, for whatever reason, drop a turret when you're fighting a dock. Whether you're kiting or whatever, I don't care what you do, you don't drop a turret, because the turrets are weaker targets than you. Okay, they may take you 20%, 30%, whatever of your stats, but they are weaker targets and they really don't have good defenses, so they can just burst the turret down, ignore you, burst down the turret, and they will heal massively and then carry on with you. You're just giving them a free heal. So when you play with docks or warrior priest, don't. The only reason for you to drop a turret is drop it and instantly explode for the knockdown. If you have it, he will heal 100%. They are weak targets. And since they made a lot of changes, let's see, 100% of my ballistic, 30% of my weapon skill, 70% of my wounds from item bonuses. And that's it. They have 0 armor as they used to. So they have, is a very weak target, easy for them to do high numbers. plus the 150% damage converted to heal, they will heal fully, and even if you have your dots, it will just keep healing it until it dies, so don't drop it. If you're dumb, you'll drop another one. You will be playing with a bit less damage from what the turret does, and you'll be playing with 20% less, but it's better to give it a try like this in Kite and Potions than give them a free heal back to 100% and then keep their potions as well. So just don't do that. It's not good. Well, the only heal debuff that damages the NG with the Keg Malmar is the Shaman debuff, which I don't think has changed because it's the way, if I remember this, which actually I need to update a little bit my add-on, so this is a little bit out of date. I know we said that yesterday, but I was out all day. So the healing debuff is... Now I'm meant to remember what the healing debuff is. Where is the healing debuff? Middle tree. Okay, thank you. Ah, this one. Reducing all incoming heals, so that's the keg to us, so reduced by 15 seconds, and will deal 66 elemental damage to anyone healing his new toy. So yeah, we take damage. It's the mechanic of the debuff. It's not like every healing debuff, it's this one. On a high level, if I remember, it's something like we do every 2 seconds 240 heal, which is 50% less, 120, and that deals something like 300 or 400 damage. So instead of getting a full heal, we get half of what would heal as pure damage. 500, yeah, so 500 is, so we do 240 minus 50%, that's 120, so we take 120 times 5, actually, 120 times 5, so it's 600, and then it's 5 times 500. So we take, instead of healing, we take 2000 damage. Of course, let's not talk about the Magus, he's immune, so to healing debuffs for his personal heal, so it is what it is. Let's go for another one. Hopefully, what's on tomorrow? I'm out all day, so I'll have some time on Friday. I'll see if I can make Fixer tanky again, like, because now I'm playing more DPS-y, but I don't think it's gonna make any difference. I'm still gonna melt like shit the way they've done the game, but I miss the good old days. I really do. I want the good old days back. I'm also running out of PvP potions. Gotta go buy some. If you have enough armor for today, gotta check if I have some in the bank. Squig dudes. Yeah, okay. Oh, it's a whole green skin squiggy group. I disarmed one, the rest killed me. Also, you should know, if you ever encounter a pure Squig Shaman Warband, don't bother, run. It's unkillable. You should know this.
Who are you then?
It is an unkillable warband that in 10 years I'm around, I've only encountered it once, and it's unkillable. Like, it will go from one end to the map to the other with almost 0 losses. It's unkillable. Because it's a 36-man warband, is not a 24. Let's start with that. Count the pets in. But imagine if you see a warband with fucking engines. Ha 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 ha! They won't make it outside the fucking war camp. How are we killing NPCs? Sort. Ah, Gorman Crossing. Ah. Not the greatest of scenarios. Well, Gorman Crossing used to be nice until they changed the mechanic of the flags. This is, I think I can say this is an AFK scenario, more or less. Alright, let's go and see if it's going to be a fighting one or an AFK one. Oh, it's this one. Oh, sorry, I was thinking, what's the other one? No, this one is okay the way it works. What's the other one called? I'm trying to remember. No, it's not this one I was talking about. The one I'm talking about is the one you jump off the ledge and then you go up a little thing and you have a middle BO with the ladders in the air. What's the name of that one? It might be on the list. I'll check later because I can't check the list now. Fuck, they're all immune to punts. How you like the stun, bitches? Zorb. Nope, you can't have the flag. Well, again, what class you recommend for solo? Hey Cowboy Bebo, you're looking mad and cute as usual. Thanks, dude, appreciate it. Thanks for tuning in from YouTube. It's lost to have too much healer. It has this and has nothing to do with the healers. Order just stayed out there trying to kill them. They should come and pick this one up and move to the next one. Destro had 6 people here and we had 3. That's the problem. If you cap this and keep pushing, you gain the points from capturing. You don't have to keep beating them up. So, Zarnus95, what range DPS class do you recommend for solo? If you're playing Destro, Squig. If you're playing Order, 0. 0. You could try an engineer, but after playing the engineer for almost 9 years, I don't really feel it's in a good place to recommend it. It's an easy class to play overall. It has little, you know, tricks and whatnot, but with the current state of the game being melee meta, ranged DPS really they don't have any. I don't like any of the melees on order. I mean, you don't have survivability very much, unless survivability. If you mean, you know, I don't know, punch someone and run into Warhammer, yeah, you can survive as ranged, but I don't see it. Now that is for solo play. If you play with others, you can play whatever you want, because if you have your kills and your guards, then it doesn't matter so much. The meta right now is melee. I'm on the wrong spec for this. I can move. By the way, you see the targets that I'm picking and the dying? It's not because I'm shooting them, it's because the fucking lions are killing them. Oh, they capped this one again. Yeah, we have people in the middle, so we gotta go to the flag. Come on, Order, play smart. Stay at the flag here. Man, I can't target shit. I mean, so much casting time, you know, everything has 1 second, 1.5 second, 1 second, 1.5 second. I just can't burst anything. We had a little bit of burst, but they took it away. And they gave us bullshit AoE immobile skills. One second, 1 second, 1 second. Oh, looks like everything is locked. AM is independent. Oh, DPS AM. Well, mine is level 4067 with oppressor gear, Tencent, and yeah, you can play him. You can play him, but I don't know if you can actually survive if a chopper pulls you or as a DPS, or if a marauder pulls you. If they jump you, basically. If you're up in the walls or you play around groups. Oh, he has 2 shamans and a sword. The sword is gonna kill us anyways. 2 shamans, a sword, and then a Weasel showed up. I mean, AEM for Order is not a bad choice. Also, if you do play a DPS AM, just to be fair, be prepared to hear a lot of people complaining when you play them. Because most people nowadays plays them as healers, so going in a scenario that you have 1 healer and you play a DPS healing class, some people get upset, so be ready to hear a lot of things. If you have a thick skin, you're fine, but... So this is the second vote for surrender. Order doesn't want to surrender, even at 498. Yeah, I don't do a lot of damage. 3 death blows, 1 death blow. 2 deaths, 2 deaths. Man, the way the game is, I'm really tempted to just switch to fucking single target. I am so tempted to do that. So people say there's a Destro, oh, it's all the way down there. We don't have the BO to teleport. Therefore, there's at least 2 warbands. So if you don't make it at the beginning of the stage, then fuck it. Second option, go and get some resources and teleport. But with Order having 60%, hey Layer, what's up, dude? With 60% AO, I won't even bother getting resources to go to the keep. There's no point. Especially when you see almost a warband and a half roaming around here, and 60% AO. I mean, it's pretty much the keep is empty. Even Destro warbands are roaming and like, fuck, the keep is empty. Oh, my direct damage is doing 229 damage with 10,071 ballistics. I'm doing 229 damage to someone who has his back turned on me. Fuck. That is wrong. That is wrong. Grenade deals 581 corporeal damage. What have they fucking done? I wanna cry. That's my only direct damage as a grenadier, and it's doing 500 damage on the tooltip. So yeah, 229, it makes sense. It's like 50% down. And then the Chosen Kami hits you with a 200 and it's like 500, 700, 800 damage, 1000 damage. They gotta fix this shit. I mean, by the time I do 4 dots, usually I lose 5000 HP against the melee. It doesn't make sense. I am a very patient individual. I'll say again, I'm waiting for the roadmap to get to DPS. I don't even know if they finished with the tanks yet, because next one is healers. That's going to be a nice fun. That's going to be fun. Well, Order doesn't seem like they have any interest in defending. 6% AO, inner door 95%. I suppose people just gonna look for a couple of kills, 6% AO plus double renown, maybe a portion of a claim, and you're good to go. Just try and get some kills. Like I said at the beginning of the stream, for those joining now, it's gonna be a horrible evening. It's gonna be a very boring, horrible evening, I can tell. Despite the fact that the website says 50-50. Oh, sorry, now it's 51-49. Order is not organized at this point. They're not in the mood to do shit. So it's gonna be a horrible evening for Order because it's gonna keep dying because they're not organized. It's gonna be a horrible evening for Destro because it's an empty fucking keep. How much fun can you have watching 4 people ramming a door? You know what I mean? I mean, these days happen. It's not every day that you have, you know, non-stop good fights and organized warbands and keep takes and stuff. There's some good days, there's some bad days. Usually, on those kind of days, I go in farm mats and make my potions to be ready for the good days. But I think I have enough until I need to redo that. And since I don't play very often, I can wait. It's, believe you me, I have farmed a lot on this game. The amount of bats I have killed, and the amount of fucking scorpions I've killed, and spiders. And I might actually get an achievement for killing, I don't know, 1 billion of those. $335, that's my burst. 335 damage a second. And HOTS do 480. And the Archmage's beam is doing 1,000 damage a tick along with the Shaman. That's their burst, and my burst as a Grenadier is 335. Because I have to use that, because on this fight other people were shooting, right? So if I went dot, cool down, he's dead. I can't get any renown from it. It's kind of pointless. So you gotta go with the other skills, which is not very strong on engineer mode, on grenadier mode, but that's all I have. And the firebomb is doing 229, so my weapons seem to be doing more. That's why I was considering to convert it to single target. And try, because I'm really bad at kiting, as you know, and try and kite people around, I suppose, a little bit, if that works. This, which of, yeah, instant stealth or not? Was it instant or not? I was the normal one. Well, 2 minutes in stealth, you can kiss her goodbye. AoE doesn't get out of stealth, then she has the instant one again. By the time I cast anything, everything is there. Did a crit. AFK with self on a mount. Crazy shit. Maybe something happened in real life. I can't believe somebody just went there, stood there with the mount like, yeah, it's gonna park here. I'm trying to remember my single target setup. It's possibly I'm gonna play one day and then say fuck this, I want to go back to Grenadier, but so we're gonna lose Rakeland, which means Rake Waltz what's coming next. Let's see, if we get a reservation, we'll do that, and then probably I'll try a little bit play either the Shadow Warrior after this, after the fort, or the DPS Archmage. See if we can get him a couple of levels. The Shadow Warrior is 28, Archmage is 40, but we need renown and some gear, so it might be a little bit better, because honestly I'm starting to get upset seeing how my engineer just doesn't do any damage whatsoever. And to think, like, I have like 10,071 ballistics now, and I used to play with 700 and I was killing people. And now even with that, it's like I'm tickling people. As a grenadier, the sniper, the marksman, which is the better experience, the marksman version, the single target one, it does a lot more damage than burst, of course, but grenadiers, I don't know. I mean, I don't know if people have been playing for many years. If you've been playing for the last year or so, you don't understand what I'm talking about. You haven't played it, you haven't felt it in your skin to understand the difference that I'm referring to. Getting punted. What? They always getting punted. You see what I mean? Like, by the time I did my third dot, this guy lost 40% HP from Elise. Ooh, regular factory. Excellent. I shall hide behind this log here, this tree here. Should be safe here from the evil Destro coming our way.
Well met in peace.
Pum, pum, pum. I left the group I was in because they need another tank on the other side. Well, or at least I have 2 healers, 2 DPS and a tank. Why am I not fucking mounted? I'll leave the rest of the people to chase them back to work. I'm gonna go and start capping because a lot of times things can really change fast, so I'd rather have the flags ready and gain as many points as we can. Because Destro not just gonna stay there. Probably, I don't know, do they have a witch elf? Also, okay, so something's coming this way, we're gonna see it. So they have 5 healers, 5 tanks, 5 healers, so they don't have a lot of DPS. This one, let's try and cap the other one with the Archmages that are faster, with 2 people. Give him a hand. You're to fight now. Oh wow. I mean, the head kills, the head tanks doesn't have enough DPS to break through. If I'm winning, HE, no, this is the first scenario we actually win. It was 500 to 8, but it wasn't fun. You know what I mean? It wasn't fun. We got in, we killed them, they went to the war camp, we picked up the flags, we just did some AoE and that was it. There was no back and forth, there was no suspense, there was nothing. But out of it, I think we've done 3 scenarios so far. This is the first one, so we have 1 win, 2 losses, and I'm starting to have this reason why I stopped playing. One of the main reasons, like I'm starting to feeling how my engineer is just not dealing enough damage, and I'm getting a little bit upset about it. So I'm waiting for Destra to kill the Lord here in Rakeland. See if we get a reservation for the fort. If yes, we go and do it with Fixxer, because I need like 50,000 war crests on him. And afterwards, I'll pick either my Shadow Warrior, who's level 28, or the Archmage to level them or get some renown for them. Because, yeah, I just can't stand seeing my engineer not getting kills with 1,000 ballistics when I used to tech them with 700. It's bad. If you play the glory days of the engineer, and then you see this mess. But roadmap, patience, Fixxer, patience, roadmap. Tanks, healers, DPS, patience. We wait. I wait. Alright, so Destro managed to kill the Lord, finally. Let's see if we're gonna get reservation or not. Gotta wait for them to lock the map. See how am I doing on my drops? Portion of a claim, done. Next one, 20 war crests. We have a spot as a defender. Okay. I gotta have a look at my add-ins. Looks like the guard one is a little bit buggy there. Gotta do some updating.
Going somewhere.
Aldorf, please. No, Destro is attacking. Destro is attacking Rakeland. Sorry, not Rakeland. Rakewold, the fort. We took Rakeland, so now we go to the fort. If we win, I think it goes back to Rakeland. If Destro wins, it locks the Empire map. I don't know if it's gonna be laggy. Oh, what's this statue? I've never seen this one before. Who's this? Ugly dude. Alright, let's see if it's gonna be laggy or not. I don't know. Yesterday we had a little bit of lag. The day before it was excellent. Today also I haven't noticed lag. Yesterday we had a bit, but today I haven't noticed anything. Oh, it's a big queue of people waiting to get in. Alright, let's see if there's any open warbins here or not. Yes, no, no. Let's try. Oh god, I hate this ladder. Ugh. On the fort yesterday, we didn't see order to actually do anything. I mean, like, in the fort, they all just stood on the top, waiting for Destro to have all the flags. There was a few people running around trying to pick up one flag every now and then, but that was it. I don't know what's going to happen today. I don't know if they actually want to defend down there, or they're kind of happy to do the same thing again. It's been a while since I played, so I don't know if the tactics or, you know, what people like to do has changed. So we'll see what this guy's gonna do. Good fights are rare. Yeah, I've noticed. I mean, you can't really have good fights because when you have like 600 people, you really can't have good fights because like it's 600 people, so it's 300 on each side. From those 300, 100 people are useless. It's just a statistical fact. Then you got 200 people on each side. From those 200 people on each side, let's say 50 of them are just not going to be doing PvP. They're going to do some farming. They're going to do the auction house. They're just there to chat, say hello. So you have 150 on each side. All right. So from those 150, how many warbands is that? It's 150. So that makes about 6 warbands on each side, right? Now, I would say that at least from those 6 warbands, 2 of them are going to be random people who want to play solo, so they don't give a shit. Another warband split up, of course, is going to be friends of 2s and 3s who don't actually play either. So that leaves 3 warbands on each side. Then one of them is going to be super casual, not very effective, so it's not going to be a good fight. An organized warband will just run over them. That leaves actually 2 warbands. From those 2 warbands, one's going to be the PAG one, because there's always a PAGgy one with low levels, 31s, 26s, 28s, whatever. And that leaves actually 1 good organized warband if. Now, if you happen to be in that guild that has that organized warband, and you finally somehow run over the Destro organized warband, yes, you could have a good fight. But even then, if you lose very quickly, well, the guilds might give it another shot. And if they lose again, they're probably gonna say, no, it's not our day, whatever. Or we don't get enough support from the PAG warband, because maybe Destro did, or the other way around, and they give up. Demoralizing people has it is a good way of kind of, you know, like diminishing opposition, but once you do, then you don't have something to play with because they're not there. It is the same principle like when I keep telling people, dudes, I don't play much. I don't mind if you stream snipe me, but don't do it because you're showing a bad face for the game community. People don't want to join communities like that. I'm talking about that annoying thing that happens at every fight. I don't care, personally. I even invite people to come say hello that way, but it just looks bad. Or when people, you know, they do ranked and then, or, you know, they meet people and say, oh, you piece of shit, you didn't help me, you should uninstall the game, you're useless, you know, they said all these PMs and everything. And then the next day, these people, you know, because people are sensitive these days, they're very sensitive. And you tell them all this uninstall, you suck, you're bad, you're this, you're that. And then the next day they come and say, why, hey, where is everybody? Well, you just told them to uninstall the game, you dumb. And they did. And then of course, they're not having fun and they leave and then the game gets fucked. Any game, not just this game, any game. Behaviors matter. What you say matters. People just don't get this shit. I think most people like that because in small fights, you can show your skills. It feels more rewarding. Like I just got like 5 kills, right? I mean, running up and down here, 5 kills, but did I actually get 5 kills? You know, what I mean is, okay, I'm doing my AoE, but my AoE is weak. I'm doing, look at the numbers on the screen, 70, 100, 90, 31, 300, 100, 80, 79, 59. These are no fucking numbers to kill shit. That, I mean, a hot just covers all that. Just one little hot. I just get lucky because somebody else is doing the damage and I'm getting the killing blow. That's it. Those numbers are no damage. When you watch Sorks and Bright Wizards go, you know, 700, 800, 2000, 3000 on dots, and you're like, I'm doing 86 fluff damage for sure, 86, 100, 300. And I could do more damage. I don't have crit. That's pretty much what you need for dotting classes. You need high crit. But even without and maxed out over the cup ballistics, it doesn't make sense. Hey, Horon, how you doing, dude? No, it's not about RR specifically. I mean, this happens in a lot of games. I mean, you should see what people hear in League of Legends, or at least they used to, haven't played in a decade. But the things people will tell other people, oh, you're feeding, you piece of shit, you're not doing this right, learn to play your class, uninstall the game, don't play with me again, and all this and this, you know, community. Oh, Rust. Rust is also bad, like this. You know, and some games have, you know, like millions of people playing like League of Legends, so you don't see the impact of that. What happens if 100 people quit? Nothing. What about 1,000 people quit? Nothing. But if 100 people quit on a game like Return of Reckoning that's private and doesn't have a lot of people, you can really feel the difference. And basically my point here is this. Yes, the devs in any game, they have to do what they have to do to defend the game, to protect the game and the people from abuse and this and that. But the players also have responsibility to defend their own game, their own communities. You can't just say, yeah, well, I'm not a dev, so I don't know, tell him to mute him or ban him. No, just don't play with the fucker. You see him in a warband, say, I'm a healer, I don't play with this dude. This dude go, or all the healers go away. Well, guess what? That guy is gone. Kick him from your guild. If he's a toxic player, just kick him. Don't play with him. Simple. And this is one thing I wish every game had. Not allowing you to change your name. That, for me, in any game, is a mistake. No, changing the names in MMORPGs, I think is a mistake. For me, preferably, I would like to have a game that your character name is your account name. So my account name would be Fixer, right? And all my characters would just say Fixer. You play whatever, it's Fixer. Why? I'll tell you why. Because I can be an asshole today. I can change the gear, change the name, and tomorrow nobody knows me. You know what I mean? It's an easy way out. If you can change your name, we know Fixer is the asshole. We don't play with him. Doesn't matter what class it is, because it's him. Having the ability to make multiple characters with different names and stuff like that, it's an easy way out when you fuck up or you want to troll and this and that. This shouldn't be allowed. Just make your account name, all your characters, same name, different class. You can play all the classes you want, it doesn't matter. And then that's it. And hopefully you can't make multiple accounts either. It's too easy. It's too easy in games and online communities to just change and be an asshole to somebody, be abusive, and then change your name and make another account. At some point, this has to stop, I think, in all games, you know? And it's up to us to do that. I don't know. I'm also trying to think I don't want to change to sniper builds because it kind of sucks. It's very limiting. It's good for scenarios, sitting at the back, fort defenses, well, not fort, but keep defense, pick some targets up, but you're useless when the push happens. You don't have AoE. And it's a bit boring for me. It's just sitting up on the 3rd floor and pew pew and... So I'm trying to think. I tried to go glass cannon grenadier, but then I die in 3 shots. Call me bad player, bad kiting, I don't know, but every time I go glass cannon, I get pulled by Marauder. Before I hit the ground, I'm dead. And TE was right, the lag is starting to kick in slowly. Okay, out of the way. Well, I just did phosphorus shells, but I didn't see any of the animation. I didn't see any damage on the screen. I don't think I missed so many people. I did 500 damage on something. Where was my 500 damage at? Yeah, it is fairly laggy at the moment. Day 1 on Monday we didn't have that problem. We get a pocket healer. I'm not that famous, Rugolf. I'm not that famous. But even with the pocket healer, when the warband comes, when the 6-man comes, I'm just having a look at my stats here. I wanna probably change at some point and go glass cannon DPS, but I'm just having a look where I am at the moment. Range power total 224. 1071. Our wounds are low because we have the debuff. So dodge strike through from ballistic I have 10.7. Block strike through ballistic 5.4. I mean, is it even worth it for me to get it above 1071? Hey, so what's up? Nah, the world is not ending. Not yet, anyways. But could I be missing from a 10-year celebration? You probably won't see me again for another year, but I could have been missing from such an event. So, how have you been? You still playing? Yeah, I'm gonna either play my Shadow Warrior who's 28 or the DPS Archmaids after this. I like Shadow Warrior. I mean, I like the Archmaids when he was leveling, but now that I'm actually playing him at 40-67 with Oppressor gear, I'm like, eh. But yeah, I mean, now it's a good opportunity to get a couple of levels on the Shadow Warrior now. He's 28. But also Fixer needs a lot of war crests. I still don't have like the ranked ring and stuff like that. So since I got we're playing Raikling with Fixer and we got the fort, I'm like, yeah, let's go and get some extra stuff there. We can switch later. We got about another 2.5 hours to go before I need to go for the day. So we'll go down. Let's go down again. Man, it feels so bad. When I watch GG play on Destro side, it feels so bad. I was doing so good on Order. I don't know why they went Destro. There's so many guilds from Order that switched to Destro in the last 3-4 years that it's just ridiculous. Now all we need is Bitterstones to make a green skin guild on Destro and stick with that one. Then we're done. I think then we're done. Oh, we're grinding the timer down. Dealing that damage. Bending Doom, Exploding Arrow, Indigestion, Wrecking Ball. What? I'm sorry, isn't Wrecking Ball a melee ability? Or am I remembering wrong? Isn't that a melee, like 5 feet ability, Wrecking Ball? Marauder? So, how the fuck my last damage is Wrecking Ball up fucking here? That's what the chat says, unless it's lagging like hell, but... okay. Because I was taking damage up there. Yeah, last attack is Onoganu's Wrecking Ball for 227. I'm just hold on a second. You saw me sitting at the edge and I was getting hit, right? I mean, unless it didn't get registered here, because I do have incoming damage and outgoing damage split. Okay, that's what I want. There. This is my last damage. I was sitting there on the edge looking Dasher down there. I threw one grenade, but that's my last damage, and I lost HP there. I got an exploding arrow for 67, and then we got indigestion for 188. I don't know what that is. I think that's a squig attack or something. And then I got wrecking ball up in the wall because I wasn't somewhere else. Before that, I was dead. So yeah, okay. Maybe the log didn't parse because there's a lot of people there. I don't know, but it's just weird. I suppose that's something to keep an eye out. Is it? Okay. Because I mean, I saw some damage like 67, 35, 35, 35, but they're not registered on my incoming damage. So that could have been when I died downstairs and then I got resurrected, but where is the log for the damage I took on the wall? Because there were negative numbers on the wall. Anyways, I'm not going to think about it too much because it is RR, shit happens. And you know me, you know, I pay as much attention as I can, but I do miss things. I might have missed something, but there was negative numbers that are flying around. It's not on my list. Anyways, we're moving on. Shit happens, that's life, we move on. What do I want to do? I want to defend poster. Let's bomb some people with our massive 363 damage. So I'm taking 251, 53. Is that registering or? Yeah, now it's moving. Okay. Life lick. Yeah, I am dotted. Yep. Now it's recording properly. $392 damage. That's my output. Is critical still random between 60 and 80%? Anybody? Is it still that random number between 60 and 80? Ooh, 600 damage. I got some crits. A tank is in there. By the time I threw one second dot, he was dead. I really don't want to play another class, but I keep feeling like the game is telling me go and pick up your lion and play, go and pick up your lion and play, and I just don't want to do that. I don't want to play my lion. $183, 95, 143, 135, 183, 600, 300. I'm getting burst by 1,600, 1,000, 1,500. That's the damage I'm getting from spellcasters, and I'm doing fucking 300 damage. Oh, I suppose I'm gonna have to go in and pick up my my crit up to 43%, because otherwise I don't see me dealing any damage with this whatsoever. I don't even what fuck is all these dots? Dissolving mist. Fuck, they're all targeting me back there. Why I can't click myself? What the f... Oh, top number 795. What was that dude that took that amount of damage? Hey, Mr. Fontami. Hello, good evening. Well, it's also not a very typical order either. I mean, the lag is really bad. As you can tell, if you can hear, the sound is cutting off very often. I am bored. I'm also being a little bit bitter because I've been trying to kill people and deal damage. And the numbers are just... ugh. I mean, a lot of times I log in with my engineer, I play 30 minutes, and then I see those disgusting DPS numbers that I have. And I just log off. So I'm just waiting for this slideshow to finish, get some crests, and log in my Shadow Warrior level 28 and try and get some levels. I haven't played for almost a year either. Honest to God, I'm just back for the drops. It's a 10-year anniversary. I just came back for the drops to stream it. And to, you know, just for, because the 10 years, when that is done, and I don't stream Saturdays, and if I do stream on Sunday because my wife is working, I'm probably gonna pick up some of my card games and relax. So this is a Destro push. At least I'm dealing the 300 damage from my morale there at the door. I am just doing some AoE. I mean, you can see how that goes. It's all lagging. There's nothing I can do about it. I mean, I do have all effects on. Just to be fair, I do play with all effects on. But even if you didn't, you still can lock anymore. What is it? Rain of Fire, Napalms, or something like that. You have to have them. But... and actually the frame rate is not too bad. I have 8 to 12 frames. We have done Forge with 1, so 8 and 12, I'm happy. I mean, if my i9 KMF can handle this, then what can I do? You know what I mean? Like, I have an i9 KF, means it doesn't have a second graphic card, and that is pure gaming CPU, and a 4060 NVIDIA. There's nothing else I can do. I know that the GPU has nothing to do with this, but the i9 should be able to handle all this shit. But... and I'm not streaming from this PC. I've made a new system. I got another PC which I'm streaming from, so it's not overloaded or anything. Oh, the game says I'm disabled. Oh, it knows me. The game knows me. Hey, Kojak. Well, the game, if I'm not mistaken, because I really don't know a lot about programming and stuff, but if I'm not mistaken, the game is written on C#, right? I think Flame of War also is coding on C#, and Interbellum is coded, the guys did something, whatever, it's C++, if I'm not mistaken, because I don't remember these things very well, but they're doing something like that. I don't know which one is better, easier, or, you know, anything like that, but I think Interbellum is using a different C version, or whatever the thing is. Different language, different version, I don't know. But I think the game originally is on C#, but I think Interbellum is C++, the other two servers are still on C#. Now, I don't know about this new ability system and how it helps to code and change things faster that ROR did, because all I know is called the new ability system. I don't know how it works. Gonna have to have somebody more authorized and with more knowledge on that. True, true. And there's also this, you can set the client to the pseudo 64-bit version, which I'm running, but I don't know if that actually does anything. There is an option on the launcher. For those that don't know this, unless they change that stable version. Oh, they removed that one. They removed that one. There was an option somewhere, unless they incorporate it. There was a 64-bit you could choose, but it looks like it's gone now. Okay. I'm looking at the launch. They had that option, but I don't see it anymore. Maybe they incorporated it, but I don't know exactly how that works. But for people that have lag issues and they have problems, if you have Return of Reckoning, right? Never ever install it on your program files. Okay, you can install it on C drive, E drive, DF, whatever you have, right? Just never put it inside the program files. If you have it in the program files, just grab the folder, copy it, or cut it, move it somewhere else, and then make a new shortcut or whatever and run the game for that. If it's inside your program files, you're screwing yourself over, so don't do it. That's not like fixer tip, that is actually what the dev said as well. Do not install it in your program files. Don't ask me why, I don't understand the technical stuff, I just know it fucking works. There's another 15 minutes to go on this fort. Don't know if Destro is gonna be mounting another attack, but we have to wait. Don't die inside, hold my hand. So, we'll see. Gotta wait a bit. Yeah, I really have to read about this this event. I'm getting all these skulls and I don't know what to do with them. Oh no, not ranked. Fuck ranked. RVR weak. I'm almost there. I'm almost there. Gather RVR influence. 1,000. I got 6,000. Complete all RVR week 24 tasks. Capture a keep, we haven't done that. Go to the 100 here. So I have to capture a keep with this for what do I get for this? What's the last one? Endless War Cloak. Oh my god, I gotta capture something for this. I just need to capture one keep, that's it. And I wanted to play my Shadow Warrior. So, is it, maybe this is 10,000 and just not showing, because otherwise we would have done this. Possibly. Anyways, I mean, it's Wednesday, we're playing Thursday, Friday, and maybe I'll play offline on Saturday, try and complete this, so I should be able to get those. I mean, damn, there's gonna be one fucking keep seed somewhere we can win. Well, we've got 13 minutes. Let me go outside and see what Destro's doing. Die and then complain miserably how I died and I can't get a res. Oh. I'll go back to my position. I think it's a good position for me. I can shoot both directions if needed. also wanted to refresh the UI because the guards are kind of stuck there, but I'm afraid it's gonna kick me during the defense here. How's the drops doing? Wait a minute, we got the war crest yet? Ah, yes. Double ages. Alright, 3 hours, we need a little bit more. I was watching YouTube. Back on Twitch. Come on, I don't, they might do a last minute push. Might. But until then. Whoa, what was that beam from the Marauder? Where did that come from? Well, I suppose tomorrow morning I gotta wake up early, clear my inventory, craft some potions, and see if I can make this little poor engineer do some damage. So we've got 3,000 crests. Got a long way to go. Oh, you haven't seen I don't know Chi. How long have you been playing this or had played this? I don't know if you were around for the 1,000 I'm not joking, 1,000 fort fights, 1,000 people fort fights. I don't know if you were around for that. There was a time that this mechanic of 175 to 140 whatever with a 20% difference between attackers and defenders didn't exist. At some point the forts were like, there's a fort, you can have 1,000 people, 2,000 people, whatever. It doesn't matter, there was no limit. So the devs were trying to see how many people they can get in to calculate, you know, lag and this and that and see how they're gonna fix it. So we went through a lot of stages with the fort. One of them was a fort with 700 people or 600 people, which was kind of playable, talking about 10, 12 frames, you know, something like that. However, with so many people, like 500 people in the fort, what happened was the attackers could never, ever get inside the walls because you had about 100 plus people, like 4 warbands in every door on the way in, so they couldn't get in. So we started reducing the numbers, and then they came up with this, let's say, golden ratio, 175 to 140 for the defenders, because the defenders also get the lord, you know, the funneling and this and that. But before the 600 people, they did a test and they wanted to have massive battles, so they wanted to do 1,000 people, and that day the frame was like 1 frame per second, and the people just couldn't handle it. Oh, you can, yeah, something like that. Pterodactyl, you can get in if you are organized and you know what you're doing and you communicate. You can get in. It's not a problem. This is not a mechanic problem. This is a player problem, unfortunately. Well, if you don't like it, as I always said, you don't like it, don't watch it. You don't like it, don't play it. It is a player problem. People don't know how to siege properly. We talked about this yesterday. Well, it is a war game. Even in real life you have spies, and it happens the other way around. Of course you can. I mean, if you can't, that means what you're saying is that if that is true, then there should be no force won, only lost. That's not true. Therefore, your argument is invalid. All the fighting happened, you missed it. Again, it's a people's problem. They came in for the first push, they died, and they said, fuck it, we don't want to do it. It's very common. People don't want to try it twice. They don't want to try more times. Well, Well, if you're sitting on the bottom floor, I don't know, you ordered this now? Yeah, of course, we defend the Lord. We're in the Lord room. Why would we be downstairs? There's no need to be downstairs or upstairs. This is the place to be. This is what you need to defend. I don't mind the gameplay at all. I've been playing this for 10 years. I mean, my gameplay is affected by my attackers. If my attackers don't come in to take my keep, I've defended it. I'm happy. Yeah, you can kill the guy, but that doesn't mean you don't have to try and kill us for the fun of it. Nah, I'm fine up here. If you want to fight, come upstairs. We're here. Why should we come down to you? You can come up. We are in our own home. You are the invader. If you want to fight, come. I'm not leaving my home. Scared. We are here. Fighters, come to us. We're bored. We are bored. We don't want to move. Come to us. Oh, cute. We can't get in through the doors. Oh. Yeah.
Peace and grace.
Oh, don't cry, pterodactyl. You can't get the fort. Oh, don't cry. Don't be a baby. Don't be a baby. And there we go. So you know, because I just banned him, he's already banned for 2 weeks from Discord from trolling. Oh no, I know he's a troll. He's already banned for 2 weeks from Discord. No, he wasn't. He's a troll. He's already banned from Return of Reckoning Discord for 2 weeks for trolling. I just gave him a chance. I just gave him a chance, but that's what he does. Can't be asked to do his bullshit. If he wants a fight, if anybody wants a fight, we are right here. We are the defenders. We don't go out from our own defending positions for you can come in and take it. If you want to fight, bring it. We're here. When I'm attacking, I'm bringing the fight. When I'm defending, I'm waiting to accept the fight. That's how this shit works. Come down and fight us. Why? Come upstairs and fight. I mean, why should I move? You move. I don't mind the AFK, man. This is part of the game, you know? And I tell you, if you really want to play a game that you have to be fucking patient before you have a good fight, that's EVE Online. You may just stand still guarding a gate for 3 hours before somebody shows up, so... You know what I mean? That game, man, we were waiting for 3 hours for nothing, just for a guy to come through but that was our job. We were split, that was a job. Defend that gate, that's it. Johnny Q, to be honest, I don't know. The way the engineer is, I mean, not having played for 9 months and I haven't like tweaked the build at all for the new stats, I'm probably gonna die, but... the way, I mean, you can check my VODs on YouTube if you want my fights to see how the engineer was played as a defensive engineer before. The fights over there are just amazing. Right now I can't do that anymore. It's one of the things I don't play for. I'm just waiting for the change to see if it's gonna happen. I will flush you. Thank you very much for the follow. Thank you. Yeah, but I mean, the game has downtime, you know. I mean, that's the thing about multiplayer games. People don't get that. Oh, I want to fight. Yeah, but when you have a group, you have to get them all in, fix the groups, regroup, get direction, get information from other people on the map, what's happening, where they are. So there is downtime. You have to wait, doing nothing, until the warband leader is ready to do shit. And then if you wipe, then you have to regroup. There's downtime, there's waiting, there's people AFKing. Or when you do scenarios in this game, there's some scenarios that you have to stand on the flag and get it, and when you do, you move to the next one. So if you don't have the firepower to get the first flag, you can't move to the second or the third or whatever. So if you lose the first fight in the first 30 seconds, you lose the second fight 2 minutes later, and the third fight, you don't have the firepower to do anything, so you AFK and then surrender, because you can't kill them. If you can't kill them, you can't capture the flags. What's the point? Keep going and dying That is like the definition of insanity, doing the same thing over and over again and expect a different result. It's not going to happen. That's why I've always argued. This is why I've always argued with the devs when they changed it and said you have to have all the flags open. So if you don't have enough DPS, you don't have a good combination of classes, because there's random matchmaking and all this. So I can go behind them as a witch hunter, as a witch elf, and steal flags and force them to split their forces, or at least if they're narrow-minded and they only have blinds, I can pick the flags, they don't pay attention, I can win. Give me another way to win. You know what I mean? And now it's like, if you have it, you have it. And since you have to stand on the flag, and this is not biased, this is just facts of mechanics, ranged just cannot stand on the flag. They don't have stackable AoE, they don't have guards, because they have to stay far away. So they can't fight on those unless they have also a melee group. And since by default, let's say, or preference, order plays more range, it's wrong. You know what I mean? It's a wrong mechanic. But it is the right mechanic, right? At the same time, it's the right mechanic to force, with inverted commas the word force, people to play melee. So okay, so brains doesn't work, make it melee and play, and therefore you start having more, because honestly in this game to have actually massive big fights that we talked about, you have to have melee versus melee, because range will always kite, range will try and find the walls, the higher position, and you can't have big fights. Hey Thainlorn, how you doing, man? 11k renown on this one, I think it was. Warcrasts. Oh, it scrolled away a lot. I think it was about 11,000 something. It was good. I mean, it's double renown and all that. Anyways, I can't say that was a good fight. I can't say that was a good fight, but it was alright. Thane, how you doing, man? I haven't seen you in a while. How you doing? Ooh, smoker grill. Oh man, don't talk about food, man. I'm just hungry today because we had fish for lunch, and fish is just not fucking filling. It does not fill my belly, fish. And I haven't defrosted anything for night. You know what? I need to become a multi-billionaire so I can travel the world and visit all you guys and can have barbecues and cook together and shit. Alright, so I can't handle my engineer crappy damage anymore.
I will smash you.
What? Hold on a second. I think we're gonna play a little bit of Shadow Warrior, level 28, try and get him a couple of levels. But I just remembered I have a lot of skulls. Is this where's the altars we can? I'll find it later if I can't be asked. Barbecue. Who doesn't like a good barbecue? Oh, I know who doesn't like a good barbecue. I was like, who doesn't like? I just know who doesn't like a good barbecue. Oh. But no, vegans don't like a good barbecue because they don't eat meat. I mean, I know you can barbecue veggies, but that's really not a barbecue. I mean, if we're not talking about meat and sauces and stuff, it's not. Where is the little Shadow Warrior thingy? There he is. That would be $122 in this country, Magic. Unfortunately. Man, Greece has been, it's so fucking expensive. It's so fucking expensive. Where are we going? Oh, Prague. We're actually on the right place. Okay. Skirmish. Now let's go and die and enjoy it. no potions, no gear. So I got level 19, 18, level 9 cape. Oh, I'm playing hardcore. Level 15, we got a level 31 item, 24. Yeah, we're good. We're good. We can die like this, not a problem. You know what? I have like, I only truly like my engineer, and second to that is my rune priest. Beyond those two, I don't like any other class. I mean, I play them, you know, I sample them. I don't like them. And since my engineer is not what he was, and I don't see him coming back to what he was, I don't think I can do that. I like engineer. I like playing him as a defensive thing. As a defensive, the way I had him before. I mean, you can check my VODs and see what I'm talking about on YouTube, the old videos that I have with him killing stuff. So my alternative is either they will fix him so I can do that build, not specifically for me, but go back to where it was damage wise, defensive wise, and things like that. Or my other option, and coming to answer Thanos' question as well, is to play Interbellum, which actually has marksman, grenadier, tank. They made him, the Tinker version of this and the original became a tank. You know what I mean? Also, I think Thane will have a lot of fun playing a Slayer tank. Destro would have a lot of fun playing Marauder tank, Lion tank, Stealth Chamois, Healing Sorks, Stealth Dogs. The dog gets stealth, not the witch of the dog is stealth. Everything is different, so it will be a new flavor when and if it comes out. When it comes out, I don't know. We did a test yesterday. Oh, and Stealth Shadow Warrior as well. Yes, thanks, Johnny. We did a test yesterday, Thane, and we found a lot of problems with crashing. The guys are working on it, and they said we're gonna have another test very soon, as soon as they fix these problems, and they're working on it non-stop. And then we'll see if they're gonna give us something playable. You go from NG to Shadow Warrior because of damage. You go from fire into Volcano. No, I didn't go to Shadow Warrior because of damage. I went to Shadow Warrior because I got tired of not having any damage, and he's 28. I want to level him up because of the event and the extra stuff. For damage, I would go to my 4067 Oppressor Gear DPS Archmage, which I think if I get in better gear, probably do a little bit more damage now. I know, but things do change, and most likely he has to be 40, start grinding some stuff. I am okay when the Shadow Warrior that I play, the Archmage, and every other class dies when I play. I don't really give a shit. I don't care. But when I die with Fixer, that I know that he can do what he can do and how he can play, I get upset. When my NG dies, my Fixer dies, I get upset. The other classes I don't really give a shit, so it's more relaxed for me to play other classes than Fixer, because I get upset when he dies. I am very emotionally involved and invested on my engineer after 9 years, so I care a lot. Now, Shadow Warrior doesn't do damage, he dies, he gets run over by 6 warbands. I don't give a shit. He's an elf. Let's start with that. He's an elf. I don't give a shit. You know what I mean? That's the difference. I play more relaxed on this class because I don't care. But Fixie? Yeah. I mind it. I mind it because I've been playing for so long, and I've soloed the 2 Witch Elves, and I've soloed the Marauder, and I've soloed the Tank 2-handed, and pretty much every class in the game I have soloed it, and I've beat it without kiting, without moving, just with my builds. And since that shit is impossible right now, I just thought I'll level up everything else slowly. You know, we still have a level 8 like Knight and things like that. Just level them up, and then we'll see what happens when they're done with the roadmap and everything, and then at least we'll have some leveled up characters that we could possibly play. So hold on a second. What killed me? Ah, the squiggy. The squigger shaman. Because I was like, hold on a second, this guy is not even near me. Bloodbug, is that Bloodbug? Oh yeah, so it was the Squiggy dealing with damage, okay. That's the reason, I just want to level them up and have them see what happens at the end of the roadmap. We did get the roadmap, but if I remember correctly, we don't know, they didn't give specific time frames for the roadmap though, did they? They didn't say something like 3 months to finish this and 4 months for that. So it's an undetermined amount of time we have to wait. That is why I play other games and stream other games on a daily basis until they finish it, so I can see the end result and see if I want to come back or not. As I said, I am here just for the drops because it's a 10 years anniversary and we cannot erase all the hard work people have done over the years, whether it's still on the team or not. So I came back for that reason, just for 5 days, and that's it. I don't really enjoy the game the way it is right now myself. And that's it. After that, like Saturday, Sunday, we'll go back to other games. For my friend Smite, which I think he's still lurking somewhere around in all these people in here. I just want to say that I did get a key for Song of Silence, so we'll be playing that on Monday. Yes. Interbellum went. I don't know. Like I said, we did a test yesterday. I have been accepted as a tester, so we did a test yesterday. We found that Greenskin's been crashing the server a bit. We're going through all the classes, but some of them were greenskins. And the guys are fixing that. Once that happens, we need to do some more testing, and then I think it's going to be stable. My personal estimate for Interbellum is end of the year. Not complete, but you know, at least maybe we get access to start playing while they work on it. End of the year, beginning of next. That's my personal estimate. I'm not part of the team. I haven't talked to anybody. Nobody told me anything. It's my guess. And I'm saying it this way because I need that to be clear, because the guys don't give ETAs, and that's just a guy that's been following the project, and that's my personal opinion. Nothing to do with that. Well, you know what? At some point when I left Return of the Day, because I was playing this game 7 days a week, 10, 12 hours a day and stuff like that, I was kind of lost because there aren't any good PvP MMOs out there. I got hooked up a little bit on New World. I've spent about a good 4,000 hours on New World before I quit it, because it's really shit and it's getting worse and worse by the day. After that, I just didn't know what to play. I just didn't like any of the MMOs out there. The PvP wasn't very good. I tried to come back here, but I don't know. I didn't have the feeling, you know. All the X-Rail main, all the people I know now are playing Destro. They come 1 day a week on order. You can't trust anybody because you don't know what they play, what they do. You know, all those things I was used to, they're all kind of gone. And I was looking for games, but now, thank God. Yeah, I know. But now that I also found access to some streamer platforms and I can get games sponsored. Sponsored means they give me the game free. All I gotta do is play it. There's no, you know, obligation to be good and stuff like that, but it saves me money, so it's still considered a promotion. I have a good variety of games to play on stream. I also have my standard games such as Mini Masters and Warpforged, the Warhammer card game, which I enjoy playing. It's fun, still leveling stuff there. And you know, the normal people that come to the stream, we have a lot of friends. I don't have that command, Zatila. However, if you're looking for any add-on that has to do with Warhammer, you can find it on this link. This is Idris' website. If you're looking for my setup, this is, yeah, my setup is Yak UI. I'll type it, how you find it. That's the UI I'm using. You just have to get it and modify the living shit out of it to make it look like mine. Yeah, it took me about 40 to 48 hours to configure this the way I like it. So you can make your own. I do, I'm moving shops, but I do reserve mine for my memberships and subscribers and stuff. Otherwise, you can always buy my setup from my merch store when it's ready. I'm not selling the add-ons. I am selling the configuration and the 40 hours I did work with. Well, you can still add the fourth bar. That's not a UI thingy. It's actually in the actual menu on the interface. You go down here, 4 bar small cluster. So it will go 1, 2, 3, 4. And you can also move them if you want. If you unlock it, you can move them, and then you can also change the rows and the number of buttons or whatever. You can make them vertical like WoW if you want. You don't need an add-on or something like that to fix that. It is there, but what I want is that one. Now, where the hell? Customize interface. I was like, I'm missing something. That's the one I want. I'm gonna move the lock button over there. It never saves this for me. I don't know why, but 4 bars is it? Yeah, I have a lot of comedian sorts on YouTube thing, and it has really helped me a lot to get over 1,000 subscribers, but it's very time consuming. But gaming shorts is difficult for me to do. It's like if you guys don't make clips, so you find something that I say interesting, a fight that happened, whatever, if you don't clip those, I can't stop thinking, oh, hold on a second, let me just clip this, and you know what I mean? It's not easy for me. Or, you know, I'm forgetful, probably get excited on the fight and forget to press the bloody button kind of thing. It's, although I do have a button, I can press it and just, I get a last 2 minutes recording, but I keep forgetting. You know me. Where I'm from Greece. I am Greek. So occasionally you might actually... Dude, you know how time consuming that is? I'll give you an example. So sometimes, just to finish what I was saying to Johnny, sometimes you'll hear me speak Greek. If Greek people come in, it's a dual lingual stream. I'll speak to them in Greek, but I try and keep it in English 90%. So it's like a small little moment. Let me give you an example about the whole watching that, right? We sometimes, I've stopped now for a bit, but we sometimes cook here. We have a setup in the kitchen, and we'll do some home cooking. So we'll be doing this for a couple of years, but for reasons I can't say at the moment, I've stopped it for a little bit. So usually we stream the cooking is something between 30 to 45 minutes with 4 cameras, right? I only use 2 of them to make the videos. One that's over the cooker and one that's like on the chopping board, and that's it, just to make a 10-minute video or a 7-minute video, you know, trying to keep them short. You know how long it takes me to do that 7-minute video for cutting a 45-minute cooking thing? 6 hours. Because I have to cut it, to measure it, to blend it, and then do the voiceovers and make sure nothing is blurry and all this and that. It's 6 hours work for a 7-minute video. Yes. Making videos is extremely time consuming. What people do for shorts is, which I don't like it because I personally find it's cheating and it doesn't represent me, and I try to do things that actually represent me, right? What they do is, you go to YouTube, I'll tell you what they do. You go to YouTube, right? You type something like funny viral video, you find one of them, you watch it, you know, 45 minutes or an hour, you know, you have a little fun. You find one you really like there, it's like, you know, you want to pick a video with something like 11 million, 100 million, whatever views, right? You find it, and then on your phone, and then you go, okay, let's make a short out of that. You take the 1 minute, the 45 seconds of the thing that made you laugh most, right? And then you make that into a short, and it's the road to success. And that's all the work you have to do every day. Every day, watch a video, or the same one, you keep the next clip for the next day, you make a short, you send it, and that's your work for the day. But that doesn't express me, doesn't represent me, and I've accepted for the last, I've been streaming for 7 years. This is the 7th year. And at the beginning, I was like, yeah, you know, everybody wants to be a big streamer, have 10,000 people, 100,000 people, whatever. That was me as well. And I was tolerating a lot of people, like, yeah, okay, let's be nice, keep the people, get the viewing, you know, nothing goes. But as time progressed, and the last 2 years I've accepted, okay, this is it. I got 4 people, but they hear from me. 9 people, they hear from me. Whatever it is, that's it. Ah, he disarmed me. I'm dead. So, for the last 2 years, I've been streaming like I don't really give a shit. Khaled's 54. I am extremely bad for abbreviations. Honestly, I don't know what PA and PV means. If you just type the whole thing, maybe I can help you, but I don't know what this means. I'm sorry. More than happy to help you, but you have to help me a bit. I don't know what PA and PV is. I don't know what it means. As weird as that may sound to most of you, but sorry, old geezer, boomer, what can I say? Well, let's see if we can tag along some big group here. A little bit. Safety numbers and all that. And horses are so noisy. We'll go one level. So, that's to still have more people than we do. But not a significant advantage. There's no AO, so it's below 20%. And there's some destroyer. Chosen Marauder. Ah, Marauder might be able to do some damage. Ah, back to full health. Ah, you mean these ones around my character, the AP and the health bars. Lead skin, yes, it does. I mean, I have about 400 or 500 videos on YouTube, and especially gaming from Warhammer. I really enjoyed making those and recording them. And it does get faster, right? Those bars are part of the Yak UI. It's the thing on the bottom, my UI. And it's called, if I believe it's called effigy, I think. Hold on a second. I think that's effigy. Yeah, it's part of effigy. The name is up here. It's one of these templates here, player and player HP. But I don't know if effigy works. I don't know if effigy works on its own, or if you need something else. But it's effigy, the add-on that it does that. You just have to configure. Usually effigy, when I first got the UI and everything, is by default on all times. You have to configure it to come up on combat. Because if you click on those, you get menus. When you click on those, you can get menus and stuff. Like you can join PvP, you can join not PvP scenarios and things. So you have to be a little bit careful. That's why I took them off. It's also I don't like seeing them all the time. But yeah, it's FEG. Glad to help, man. Glad to help people enjoy their game. You know what? Let's try a scenario as well. Fight some people our level. There's a squiggy on the left. I have a level 17 dog, but sorry, dude. You know, when a couple of years back, when I was seeing somebody, when I was 40 something, I don't know what Renano was. I was seeing people like that, 17, 14, 20. I was like, okay, let's not kill them. You know, they're having a hard time leveling. I saw them most of the time running solo on the maps, and like, okay, let's not kill them. So I'll go next to them. I just wouldn't attack them, just pass them, you know. And then those little bastards, they would team up like in groups of 4s and 5s and come and kill me. So that was the moment I said, enough is enough. I'm trying to be kind, but that's bullshit. So when you step in a lake and you go red, it's your problem. I stopped being nice like that, like fuck it. Well, you haven't really missed out because it's an ever-evolving community, to tell you the truth. There are 2 servers online, and there's one more coming up, and each one of them is different. That's why I say it's an ever-evolving one. Return of Reckoning, the one we're playing at the moment, is the most popular one. It can hit up to 1,000 people. It's been around 10 years, so that's why we have the drops now. It's the anniversary of 10 years. And it's based on the original before the game shut down, but they have changed the classes, the builds, some of the skills. They have made their own items and cosmetics like cloaks and other stuff. So it has the feeling of the original game, but it plays slightly different because the trees are different, the skills are different. Then there is Flame of War, which is a Russian server. It is online, you can join it for free as well as this one. It is a lot closer to 148, pretty much when the game closed. The only difference I remember that they've done so far is that they gave player skills to the NPCs. This is something Return of Reckoning also has done. But they haven't changed the trees and the builds, so if you remember what you were playing on live, you can play that there. The problem with that server is that there isn't a large amount of a population to play with. At some point, it was said that they would. The Russian guilds from this server will migrate there, but I don't think that ever happened. I don't have a healing potion. You bastard! You're chasing the little one. So that's a problem. I've played a little bit. I think we got to level 12 or something doing PV. It was kind of fun. Some people joined me as well, so it was moving a bit faster, but it doesn't have population. Last time I was there, months ago, it was like 20-25 people. You can't really have a PvP experience with 20 people because maybe they're not online at the same time. You know what I mean. So it is a bit of a problem, but if somebody wants to go and do some PvP quests, some public quests, and if he gets some PvP, he gets some PvP. The server is there, and it's a lot closer to let's get that one, to the original. And then there is Interbellum, which is not live yet. I am a tester there, so there was a test recently and just fixing some logging issues and other problems. And that one has a totally different approach. It's more modern, RNG drops, RNG stats. The classes are 100% different. Different stealth classes, different mechanics, closer to lore, and I don't know, a couple of other things. But they do have an online builder. You can check it out and you can see if you like something or not. I do have all the information as I did for ROR I also have all the information from Interbellum on my website on articles and videos and, you know, reviews and all that kind of stuff. So you can check my website if you want to check that out. They only have a Discord at the moment. That's why I've added that to my website. It's easy to navigate it and find it. So the community is changing. I mean, in the past there was also the Apocalypse server based in the States, but also had the same problem as Flame of War, 20-25 people, Insta 40 back then, but it didn't fly. There was also another server that started, and I had some people sending me photos of the server rooms and this and that, but that also didn't happen. That was a server that wanted to make it 100% PvP. What I mean by 100% PvP, we mean that there will be no PvE zones. Every single zone is PvP. Which of cheating again, using her 100% dodge ability, sorry, morale, kind of sucks when you range. Oh, hello. Which always brings the question, why don't I get a 100% parry, you fucking bastards? Right, melee gets silence and disarm, range only gets silence or disarm. Why the fuck? But anyhow, I want to think that Interbellum is going to be a lot of fun, but I can't say that Interbellum will be a lot of fun. There are some of the mechanics which, the way I read them and the way I understand them, they feel very weird. And also we have to see how the balance is going to be in a lot of the things. Because like Tank Engineer, it has a lot of mitigation skills, but the thing that might make some people not like Interbellum if it comes on, I'm always careful, so I say if and when, is the resource management required to play every class, because every class has a mechanic. So since, as you know, I'll be playing an engineer, for example, I get like bullets and grenades and supplies. That's like my 3 resources, and I have to use supplies to generate grenades. If I don't have grenades, I can't throw my skills. If I don't have bullets, I can use the skills to use bullets, like focus fire, hip shot, can blast, and so on and so forth. So although you generate 1 or 2 over time and whatever, you still need to play with that mechanic and generate. So think about it, if you ever played a warrior priest or doc, converting or whatever to AP and the other way around and this and that, but it's, you don't DPS in the meantime, you just generate, so you have to manage that. Every class, the one thing I do like about Interbellum is for whatever you choose, there's always something you're losing. There is no, oh, I took out my shield, now I can kick ass. No, you took your shield out, but you're also gonna lose something. And they made it so far on paper so that support classes are required. That is something you should do. I mean, and the best time to do it, Lidskin, is during the event this 10 days, because you get double XP, double renown, so you can get every single class you want very quickly to level 10, up to level 10. And since now in Return of Reckoning you can get skills faster, right? They give you the skills a bit earlier than we used to get them. You can get a feel, if you get a class level 10, you have a feel how that class is going to play. So I recommend, if you have the time right now, spend it, because you level up twice as fast. You can get every class you want to try to 10 very quickly and get an idea. Then you can play on your own time. And also in this game, Return of Reckoning, remember one thing: you don't have to rush to get everything. Yes, it's a hard trip, especially when you hit 16, you come to this level and everybody kills you. We know, we've been there, we've done that. However, there's one good thing about this game: there's no RNG, right? There is no chance someone's going to steal your loot and this and that. If you play, eventually you get everything. All you got to do is play. Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, maybe the 3rd day, but you get it, because eventually you will have the war crests and you'll get it. Some people will grind more, some people will grind less, some people will do more weeklies and stuff like and get them faster, or they have a guild and defeat them, whatever. But as long as you play, you get it. There's no like, whoa, oh, I've done the raid 100 times and it still hasn't rolled the shaman head. You know what I mean? Yeah, I mean, like, look, for example, I stopped playing for like 9 months. I'm back for the drops and everything. So my engineer is still missing 1 ring that costs 10,000 war crests, right? It's either that or you get it with less by doing ranked matches. I don't like ranked in this game, so I don't touch it. So I need 10,000 crests. I have 3,000, okay? I'm gonna get like maybe 2,000-3,000 because of the event. Otherwise, I'll be getting 300-400 a week. Eventually, I'll get there because it's not essential for me to have that ring to play, but it's good. It's gonna improve my character. So eventually, I get it. The more I play and I have fun with my friends, eventually I have that.
What do you call it?
Well, think about it. Okay, it's not fun to farm 10,000 war crests, but if you focus on the war crest, it's miserable and shit. If you focus on the 10,000 crests, you keep counting them. If you focus on playing, killing, having fun with your friends, you will turn around in a week's time, in 2 weeks' time, whatever, right? Just don't pay attention to it. Oh shit, I got the points. I got the crest. If you focus on the numbers, it's like time. It's like time, you know? How many times you look at your watch and you're miserably at work and you're like, oh my god, time just doesn't go away, man. You know what I mean? Because you're not having fun because you're focusing on that at work. And then when you're watching a movie, you're having fun, you're at the beach, you're having fun with your friends, you say, oh shit, it's already been 5 hours? But at work, you know what I mean? It's like this. If you focus on the number, it's shit. Just focus on the game eventually. That's what I do. I focus, I talk to you guys, talk to some people on Discord, I die, I have some fun, and then I check, okay, I have 3,000, then I have 5,000. Eventually it's there. That is also true. That is also true, yes. And also there's another difference. It depends on your class, right? AoE classes that have a lot of AoE, for example, engineer, magus, or whatever, they also tend to farm a little bit faster those war crests because of the AoE. You know, you can hit a lot of people. You can also do that. Yeah, I know. I mean, I've done war for many years as well. I prefer this system. It's just that a lot of the people these days and younger people, they just want insta stuff, insta gear, insta win, insta kill, insta gratification. They haven't done old game grinding like Ultima Online, WoW, classic WoW, like, you know. So they don't understand that. Also, now that I've seen actually Snodbuzz, thanks for the follow, man. Also, Cashless54. Northern BXD, and I hope I didn't forget somebody. Thanks for the follows today. Appreciate it. So yeah, I mean, it depends how you look at it. And I'll say this again, just to be fair and transparent. Just because I say I haven't played for 9 months and just back for the event, you know, doesn't mean the game is bad. Everybody likes different things. And it's just that I don't agree with the changes so far, but since the roadmap is still open and they're fixing the tanks, then it's the healers and the DPS, I remain open-minded and just waiting for them to finish it and see if the game is how I like it. It's still a good game. It's still an amazing achievement that has been running for 10 years. It lasted longer than the original game, you know? We cannot diminish everything just because, oh, I don't like my engineers doing shit damage right now. Which, for me, is true. Oh, the level 34 Archmages died from a level 22 melee. That is fucking absurd. That's how powerful melee are. Oh, now I'm gonna die. And now I'm slowed. My punt ability is very far away. I don't have a knockdown. Oh, I do have a knockdown. Fuck you, I'm running. And they're chasing me. And I'm dead. Ugh. But see, this is Shadow Warrior like a real... I could. But I don't like melee so much. I really don't. I really don't. Depends on the game though, but I really don't. Warrior Priest is a beast, Lich King. I don't mean DPS wise, people say he's not doing so well, so I'm not gonna say on that. But as a healer, because I have one, he's a beast. He's a beast. He's like the tankiest healer in the fucking game, man. You gotta have those things. Longest break for me from ROI have been about a year, maybe a little less. Says the same thing about the game. Don't like it, come back when it suits you. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if Warhammer says that, but that's how it works, man. There's some people can say, oh, I don't like this, I don't like that. They just like to complain. I complain a lot, you know. I'm a moaning little dwarf. You know, that's what we do. We rage a little bit, we moan, we complain. That's what dwarves do. I have the attitude. Sorry, people get used to it and they love it, and some people just don't like it. It's like Marmite. But it's true for every game. If you don't like a game, you don't have to force the game to change to fit you just because you fucking want it. Just don't play it. Find something that suits you. That's what I'm doing at the moment. I'm taking my break. I don't like the direction. I keep an eye. I read the forums. I come every now and then and, you know, at least from my perspective, help the community. I'm helping you guys get your drops right now. Reconnect a little bit. And I'll go and play my other games and stream the other stuff. More than happy to see you guys on my other streams as well. And have some fun until I feel that the game is what I feel I can play with. Oh. Nice spot, nice spot. Dead. What spell do I have here? What the fuck is that one? Oh no, fuck off, I don't want that. Go away. No, 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 where is... That's why that thing wasn't working. Oh, I gotta leave combat. Hold on a second, I'm in combat now. Bison, if you're talking about me, I don't do very good kiting myself. I don't like it. I'm so used to playing my engineer in a non-kiting build that now that I jumped on the Shadow Warrior, my brain takes a lot of time to adjust to new things. This is one reason why I try not to change too many games. Because in 2 days, if I don't play a game 2 or 3 days, I forget how to play it, more or less. Except Warhammer, that I've been playing it for decades. I like ranged, but I like a little bit more. How can I put this? I would say defensive or at least survivability. I just don't feel ranged at the moment. They have enough don't have enough of a kit to survive. Like for example, a shaman or an archmage, they have a slow if they spec for it, and then they have an AoE punt, right? But that's it. They don't have a disarm, they don't have a knockdown, they don't have, you know what I mean, speed buffs. I mean, the shamans do, but okay, they have to put the tactic. You know what I mean? Like, what does the Sork has to survive? What, a root and that's it? A melee comes in and they don't have 100% parry. Like, witch elves get dodge and disrupt, or witch hunters get whatever it is. Magnus disrupt, you know what I mean? They don't have a knockdown, they don't have a disarm, just to help out against melee. But melee have silence, have healing debuffs, they have knockdowns, they have pulls, they have charge, they have everything to cut a range or run away from a range. But the range, they have a punt. Engineers have 5 feet slow. What the fuck am I gonna do with that? If a melee gets to 5 feet for me to slow it, it knocks me down, it disarms me. The damage they have casting time ranged. Like even my burst as a grenadier has 1 second cast time. What ability, damage ability on a melee has a cast time of 1 second or 1.5 seconds? So it's not easy. I tried it, it doesn't work. I've done it. Don't forget, I'm the only player on Return of Reckoning that at some point my account had 17 engineers. Streamed live had 17 individual engineers. Right, so I have played Grenadier, I have played Tanky Engie, I have played Sniper, Glass Clan Grenadier, 100% utility CC with 0 damage, like 400 ballistics. I've done all the fucking builds there are to be done. Of course, some people have better builds than mine because they're mini-maxing a little better. Sometimes I get bored, whatever, but, and we'll talk about it. We have done extensive testing on turrets. Lasty from Bitterstones also has done a lot of testing to check, you know, whether the auto attack enhancement for the tactics works better, whatever. He came up, just to be fair, I didn't, he did, to the conclusion. They're all on the forums. Lasty's work is all on the forums as well. That is not worth it. It's wasting a tactic. And you know, we worked a lot. We also have other people that, you know, here on the stream, we've done comparisons between Engineer and Magus. I think I have some videos or write-ups on my website, whatever, proving how the Magus is 25% stronger in every aspect, you know, so on and so forth, to the best of our ability, of course, because we don't go to super depth, you know, that takes way too much time for anyone to do. So I think we've done a lot of work here. I mean, we've done the website, my website, before Wiki came out for this game, and I just really wish, and this is a complaint of mine, I'm sorry, I have to say, I really wish the community would help me a bit more with my website back in the day. I was asking for over a year people on the stream to write builds for the classes, full credits to them, guilds, alliances, whatever they wanted, so we can have at least one build for every class, for every spec, so new players can come in and say, okay, that's how a build looks like. I can take that, learn from it, and then make my own, right? I only got like 2 people over a year to help because I don't have all the classes, and I don't want to make theoretical builds. I want to build that people actually play, and that is something actually I still hold like a bitter thing that I didn't do that for the community. You know what I mean? It was a 10 minutes write-up, basically, just skills and what you do, just basic stuff, and that didn't happen. There are still some builds on my website for people to get backbone of, you know, if they're new to the game, like Rogue Captain says. I'll come to you, mate, in a second, to help people out, you know what I mean? And the reason why we started that was because the forums were really trolling people with builds. I was like, no, this is not right. You know, I can moderate the forums, I can ban people, whatever, they have the right to do whatever they want. But I thought, no, in my website, I'll talk to people, I get the builds, I'll check them out, and we'll make sure they are okay for people to have a backbone to... I mean, you've been to the forums, not just these forums, everywhere. You know what happens in forums, right? So, to get back to Rogue Captain Dan, welcome to the stream, first of all. Hello, Carl, how you doing, buddy? It's been considering getting into this game. Any advice for a solo player? It's a game. Don't take it too seriously, because it's a game. You will die, and then you will die, and then you will die a little bit more, because it happens. Okay, it's a game. You will die a lot until you go through the until you go to the very bad process of, okay, I'm stuck there. Leveling can be harsh in this game. I'm trying to prepare you. I'm not trying to frighten you. You should get the game. It's fun to play, but I am level 28. Everybody else here is 40. Yes, the game gives you a little bit of a bolster to help you, but it's not going to be enough until you get your head around things and the armor. So you're going to go through this process of dying and stuff. Also, you're going to find yourself one versus groups or war bands. You know what I mean? So it's a bit of a harsh process, but if you don't take it very seriously, you're gonna have a lot of fun, especially if you play with friends or you meet other people in the game, you know, join a guild, whatever. People are fairly helpful in this. There's also several streamers you can ask advice, you can check the forums. I have a website, you can also check a lot of stuff there about crafting, building, and classes, what they do, what they behave, how they play. We've done extensive work. Also have tutorials for add-ons, so anything you need you can find on my website up there. You can play almost any class you want solo. Even healers can DPS. Okay, we'll accept Zealot. Okay, I think everybody agrees with that. And you can have a lot of fun. Also, you can, even if you're a solo player, you can still get the group experience because you can press L and then that will bring up nearby warbands. These are all open warbands you can join. So you have a lot of options. But it is a game, if you like Warhammer, this is the only game you can play, have fun, and actually enjoy PvP. I've tried a lot. I've tried a lot of games, but no matter how say I don't like my engineer anymore, whatever, this is still one of the best PvP games out there from 2003. It has no chance. This is a top PvP. The only game I might have put above this, would be EVE Online. No offense to the Warhammer fans, but EVE Online combat, it may feel slow to you, but it's so fucking tactical and so rewarding on the builds that you gotta do. That's amazing. Also, Old Gramer, how you doing, man? Nice to see you. I hope you're doing well. But Old Gramer, which is the oldest Warhammer player I know in streaming, he's been doing this much longer than I have. I don't know if he has still a steady schedule, but when he's online, you should follow him and watch him. He's an amazing streamer, and above all, an amazing person. But he's right. Tier 1, that is 1 to, what is it, 1 to 16. It is the most fun you're gonna have in the game until you get to the end game after that. You know, 40, 80, which is the max. 40 is your experience, 80 is your renown, your PvP rank if you like. And you start getting your gear to do, you know, the forts and this and that and all that. But it's a game worth spending time. On the other hand, it's a free game. It doesn't cost you anything. Play it, try it. You don't like it, you walk away. That's simple. Also, Kojiki, I mean, I've been playing it online for like 7 years without playing any other game with 2 accounts. And I had a lot of fun there. A lot of hours awake, a lot of hours coordinating and doing blockades and capturing zones and controlling shit and hauling ore, endless hours with haulers and everything. Well, like time in games, right? A lot of people say, oh, it takes so long and this and that. It feels like a waste of time or whatever. Let me tell you something. Playing games is a definition of wasting time. So don't come into a game and tell me, oh, this is a waste of time. It's the definition. You play games to waste time and have fun. If you don't have fun, you're in the wrong game. But don't tell me about time, because games is the definition of wasting time. You're not producing anything for your family. You're not producing money or food. Without money, you don't have to be money or anything like that. You know what I mean? And it is waste of time. So is fishing. You go there and waste your time to relax. If you're under-geared, you're not playing, you're enduring. Well, I'll tell you a little secret. You get 3 under-geared level 26, they will kick the ass of a level 40, 80 any fucking day. Thumbs up for Bolster. You try to do that solo, you fucked. I mean, I have leveled every class to whatever extent, you know, 10, 20, 40, whatever level, right? I have about 6, 7 level 40s, right? The worst leveling experience was, I'll let you pick some classes, one class each if you want, but what class do you think was the worst experience leveling? I have Squig, I have Magus, I have Engineer, I have Second Engineer on my account at the moment, level 40. We got Knights, Bright Wizard, Shadow Warriors, pretty much every class. What class do you think was the most nightmare to level? Oh no, Carl, they will kill and get Sovereign geared 40. 3 level 22s, 23s will kill it. The bolster is strong. Solo, I mean, eventually we leveled up in groups, but yeah, you can pick solo play, yes. Because it's so horrible, we had to group up, but yeah, solo play, always, because nobody plays with me because I stream, and people don't like stream sniping or my attitude of things, so yeah, go for solo. Old Gramer says Witch Hunter, Witch Elf. Flume says Sork. I'll wait a little bit for you guys to, some of them might want to put some more answers there, they'll tell you.
Hello, stranger.
Another Witch Hunter, Witch Elf. Okay. So got 2 people for Witch Hunters and Witch Elves and 1 for Sork. Slayer, hey Hamzy, hi. Slayer, so I'll start giving the answers as well slowly. Slayer was, it was a pain in the butt because you die a lot, but he was a lot of fun because he has massive AoE and all that. I still, excuse me, I still have, oh, I mean, my Slayer is a piece of shit. He doesn't kill anything, but he has the most fucking fun build for Warband ever. Warbands don't like it, of course, because it doesn't deal damage. He's under-geared as fuck, but honestly, I'll show you the build because it's fucking fun. I'll show you before I go. We got about an hour or so before I go. So Sork that Flume said, Sork is not very bad to, whether you solo or group, is not very bad because you start getting the dots slowly and all this, you just throw your dots and run away. Same thing with the Archmage, just throw the dots, run away, somebody will kill him, you get your renown, you level up. Yeah, maybe not a lot of fun, but it's not so difficult when you have range with the dots. The most difficult one, like, that I had issues with, it is Witch Hunter and Witch Elf. It is because it's by definition the solo class. You know what I mean? Like, they don't really have AoE to be in Warbands. It's really solo, sneak, and that. You have to pick your fights very carefully, and even then, the damage output while you're leveling, whether you have bolster or not, is fucking horrible. Because when you come out here, the chance to find a level 28 like me out of an event with people trying to level up characters is very rare. You're always going to end up with level 40, 80s or 90s or 100s because people be playing for a long time, and it's almost virtually impossible to kill them. This is one reason why you see leveling Witch Elves and leveling Witch Hunters grouping up in 4s and 5s. They just honestly cannot kill shit if they're not in a group. That's why sometimes when part of a guild, you get some 2 level 40s or 1 level 40 to help you out, and then 2 or 3 little guys leveling. It's impossible. It is fucking impossible to kill. And I am a Witch Hunter, right? Sorry, I'm a Witch Elf hunter with my engineer when he was tanky. Now I die. So I know I've killed 5,165. We checked that yesterday. Most of them are solo kills. And I really hunted them down because they were a worthy opponent to fight when I was tankier and they had a challenge. I had a challenge, mortal enemies, whatever. Pretty much at some point where everybody knew everybody on the server. And leveling up 1 and a Witch Hunter, it was fucking insane. I couldn't believe it. And I was the first one complaining, well, oh, why are they doing 5 together? This is one of the best fucking classes in the game. You can kill anything with a Witch Elf and a Witch Hunter. I'm like, what are they doing? And then I started leveling 1. Oh my god. It was fucking horrible. Worst experience on leveling ever. They just don't have, because they're based on bursts and they get the burst very late and the healing and all this, it was horrible. I mean, I had some trouble with the dog, right? Because I did the mistake. That was my mistake. Because dog, if you play a healer dog, it's easy to level up. DPS dog also, it plays like a normal DPS basically. But I did the mistake of leveling a dog with shield from level 1. Don't fucking do it. Don't play a dog from level 1 with shield. It's not working very well. You gotta be above 25, 30 if you're gonna switch to shield healing. It's the same thing. Shield priest is the same thing. If you want to switch to that or you want to play that, you gotta be above 25, 30. It won't work lower and you're gonna have a horrible experience. Just go normal healing and then switch to that. Because the shield version of the warrior priest and that, it's something between damage and heal. In order to heal, you need to deal damage, so you have to be on the front lines. Undergeared, lacking of skills, it doesn't work very well to keep your group up. You get disappointed, you die a lot. So either leave it for level 40 or at least average 25, 28 level, so you have some skills to play with, right? That was a bad experience, but it was my mistake. And people were telling me, you can't do it. We tried it. And I'm like, no, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna like, stupid. But that's how it goes. But yeah, Witch Elf Witch Hunter is the worst experience leveling in my opinion. But once you hit 40 and you get your gear, they kick ass. All right, you know I don't play my Witch Elf and Witch Hunter, but they kick ass. Everybody's up with my UI. Leave my UI alone. You're gonna jinx it and it's not gonna break down. So yeah. But overall, it's as long as you don't take it too seriously and get upset from dying. This is a PvP game. You're gonna die. It's pixels. Don't worry about your pixels. They will die. You respawn. It's not a big thing. I haven't done this experiment once, but thank God that I done it on stream and you know I've made the announcement kind of thing. What I've done was I got naked. I got Fixxer naked. I spawned. And I ran into a desperate war camp, and I kept doing it. After, you know, because the deaths were so close, after a while you don't worth any renown because of the protection, so you can't trade kills and all that. So I would spawn and would just run into the war camp. I never made it. Desperate were killing me. But I kept doing this for over an hour, or at least near to an hour, right? And it was pretty much the same people killing me. There was no renown, no XP, no influence, nothing, because after a while you're not worth anything. And I was just doing it. I wanted to say, like, okay, you see a naked guy just spawns, runs. You kill him once, you kill him twice, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10 times. What is the fucking if you don't keep doing it. Is it so fun killing a non-armed naked enemy that keeps running to your work? And just let the bastard get in the work and let the guard kill him or something. They were like leaving comment like get him, get him, get him. Like what are they doing? What is the point of this? I never understood why they keep killing me. But I know an answer coming for some people. Oh, because you're a dwarf. Nobody likes a dwarf.
I am honored to meet you.
Oh no, I did it on purpose. I'm not complaining. I did it on purpose. It's just like there was no renown, no XP, no reason, you know, something like that. Linhard Gaming, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome. Welcome to chat. Yeah, you know, I do crazy stuff like that. I mean, I've got to test things. I mean, God knows how much testing we've done. So we're back up to 20% AO. We're almost in 2 stars. This is 1.5. Okay. Maybe, I don't know. I had fun. You know, I was kind of bored with it. I was having fun running naked and keep dying. But I did it on stream because you can be blamed for shit sometimes and you can get banned. Like, I mean, some of you know how tanky I was in the past with the NG. You know how many times people reported me to GMs and devs that I'm hacking? Because like they couldn't kill me and I was walking away with almost full HP or damage was very minimal back then. Good thing I'm streaming everything. I mean, I can't hack because I stream. You can see what I'm doing, what I'm pressing. Yeah, but we did have, like, it's good for streaming. Although, according to devs, if they see something on the stream they can't act, they have to be reported inside the game. So I was playing. I don't remember. I was leveling something on a scenario, and there was a. It was a chosen chasing me. I think it was on my archmages. And I punched him away, and then somehow he teleported. I don't know if it was lag or not, but devs were here. It's kind of like, guys, this just happened. Here's the video evidence. I'll submit it later, and they said, okay, let us check it out and see what it is. But I don't know what happened. It's been too long. Like years ago. Oh, I got videos and stuff. I did this. Oh. I hope that wasn't too loud for you. But yeah, we have recorded here people cheating, exploiting, jumping to areas they shouldn't be jumping, you know, a lot of things. Yeah, I'm working to add some more Grammar. I'm really trying to add some more. There's a few of them don't have sound yet, just the video, but just need to find some time. Hopefully this Saturday I should be able to start working on those. I'm trying to finish the new merch shop because Stream Elements is shutting down, so they moved us, so I have to remake all the products for Eternal Reckoning, my Fixxertv product, and you know, I also work now. Oh, out of the blue, just for, you know, whoever gives a fuck, I got married today, by the way, so I forgot. I'm a married man now. I want to see how many flip-flops I'm gonna get in my fucking head now. That's official. Yeah, we did one of those, I don't know how to call them in English. It's like a contract. You go to a lawyer kind of thing. Just to push ourselves to actually arrange for the religious wedding and all that. But we are officially, from today, married. Yay. I forgot about that. Man, it's been so busy. I have so many things going on. I have so many real life projects and streaming projects and stuff that well, don't worry, you can unsubscribe from the OnlyFans. There's also subscriptions on YouTube, subscriptions on Twitch, memberships on the website with exclusive content and stuff like that. 39, well, we just did this official Grammar, and the May, we're in June, May, that was 10 years for it. We were together for 10 years and we just decided to do this thing, because if we didn't do the lawyer thing that we married, we would never end up in the church. Now we have a time frame, we have to actually do it. We really postpone things a lot. Like, we're gonna do it, but you know. But despite all the subscriptions and everything, the best way to support a stream, any stream you guys like, are to, first of all, never waste your Prime Gaming sub, because you get it for free, so give it to your favorite streamer, not necessarily me, alright? Just don't waste it. And number two, go to the bloody streams. Like today, people are AFK because they want the drops, right? If you like somebody, go to the streams, put the bloody browser on, put it on 1% volume, and just leave it there. Give them the viewership. It helps people grow. Streams grow massively. If you don't like the game, but you like the guy and you want to see him playing your other favorite game, just be there and just leave the screen, your browser there, 1% volume, so you count and help them out. I say that every time I go to drops and stuff, because then people disappear. I don't care. I'm used to it, but the other people here in Warhammer and elsewhere that could use that viewership, all you gotta do is leave your browser on and 1% volume, and that's it. Then you can watch something else, play something else. So that way you keep streamers on this channel and every other channel, because they come back for you. Congrats for... I got married. I got married today. See, I don't only complain, I also give you good news. Yeah, well, Frasa, you can. I mean, you know, I think we're doing decent games, you know. I also got 2 new demos to try. Probably we'll try and do the stuff between Sunday, Monday. 2 new demos to try. We got, I think I got access to Songs of Silence, which is early access, and I'm waiting to see if I'm gonna get access to Soul Mask. I've requested it. I'm gonna see if we get it so we can try it and stream and get our own reviews and things we like or we don't like. Get the little rat. Die, stupid green rat. Oh, someone's doing raise. Ugh. Oh my god, there's so many. I'm too young to die. I'm only 29 level. Too young to die. Dude, what exactly am I watching here? I mean, Destro is getting wiped out with 20% AO. What the fuck? Dude, what is this? Where did this annihilation came from? We have 20% AO, we're kicking their asses. Why? This doesn't make sense. I mean, I like it. Don't take me wrong, I like it because of play order, but where did that destruction came from? 20% AO. I mean, what the hell? I mean, the map, the State of the Realm says 20% AO. This shouldn't be happening. No, it's not. It's been 20% for us for the last 2-3 hours. This is how it was. This all of a sudden, either that was those like hacked warbands. So I just lost 200, 300. Where did that damage come from? Dissolving mist. I'm not seeing a fucking dissolving mist. Anyways, it says dissolving mist. It must be dissolving mist. What can I do? Either that was like Puggy warband, or we just got an organized warband that knows what the fuck they're doing. You know, I see we have warband, so I'm gonna take a quick break from this, and I'm gonna log in my Slayer. Okay, Slayer, His killing rate is 0. His survivability rate is 0. And I haven't played him for over 2 years, so don't expect Slayer gameplay, right? I just want to see if he still has the same skills and follow Warband a little bit for the fun of it. Because like I said, I don't care about any other character except my engine, so... For new players, go do the city quest. Oh, for the keg, is it? I have a build that it's extremely weird. I shall explain the build as we're loading up. So there is a tactic, if I remember everything correctly. There is a tactic where when you get blocked, parried, basically anything that's defensive, for the next 6 seconds your skills don't cost AP, pretty much. And then you have an exhaustive blow that you just keep spinning. And there's a tactic that doesn't allow you to lose your rage. So you're always on red. If you get blocked, parried, or any other defense, you get 6 seconds without AP. And then you can spam your exhaustive AoE, which I gotta see. Oof. Oh, why? Oh my god, what is this? What is this? What? Yep, that's why I'm saying, what is this? Like, hold on a second, I'm reloading. This is not right. Because all my classes, all my characters have the UI preset. Okay. Seems like we have a bit of an issue. Profiles. He doesn't have... What the f... Okay, fuck it. Not a problem. We'll just fix it now. Fuck it. Where is Fixer? Fixer. Switch. Yeah, I mean, once you put it in the folder, it's very easy to switch. The only problem, because I can be asked, is to read my own instructions. I usually just fix the buttons from the beginning. I can be asked to. But on the UI, I have some more instructions. A friend of mine made them, so. It would go a lot faster if I actually clicked yes properly, but. Let's hope it doesn't crash. The reason why this might crash is very simple. It is 68 fucking add-ons plus the UI, so it is a little bit heavy on reloading and everything, but. It makes sense. So you load it, it comes shit like this, then you do another reload and it comes out. Well, dude, it's 68 add-ons, it's massive. A lot of people say, try and keep your add-ons as low as you can. I'm like, okay, 68 is the lowest I can go. There we go, but all the buttons are fucked. Fuck. I'm looking for the skills that I usually use. That's not the one. Ah, there we go. Neverable Doom, Deep One, Pull. No, that's not the one. That is the normal rotation. Oh man. Hold on a second. Let me see. Do I actually have this? Ah, shit. I don't actually. Oh. Why? Oh fuck. Sorry guys, I can't show you this because it's not. I have to redo it, but it will take me time. I'll do it for next time, okay? Probably Friday, also because Thursday I'm out from the house, so I won't be able to do it, but I'll try and do it. I think I'm trying to remember why I don't have my usual build, and I think the reason is I got a bit upset, and I think I went for a more normal build because people were complaining. Okay, sorry for the interruption, but I gotta work on it. See, that what happens. I haven't played for a year. Shit happens. It's okay. At least you saw how you fix. Oh, how you fix the UI. Well, since we crashed, I don't know. What we got? We got a little bit of time. We played Fixer today. See, I got another engineer level 8 and I got a level 40. I told you I have a lot of NGs. He's a level 40. That's another level 40. He's still level 8. I think we did this one for the event, the tier 1 event, the massive stuff. I haven't played him at all. Haha. Not that I like him too much, but oh, and he's parked in Prague. Oh, it's karma. It's karma. Oh my god. Stuck up. No tier 1s, no cities, no lock pairings, ports. Why? That little shit doesn't stay there. Lock, stay there. Okay, not that I remember how we play this, but looks like I'm missing 2 skills from there for whatever reason. Also, I don't know if my chat is up there. Well, with the new ability system, they made some changes, so some of the UI components, they need to be repositioned. Now, let's see, that is charge. We have a sequence. It's missing skills. Why am I missing skills? I'm assuming they've changed shit. I'm also missing morals.
Hello there.
Okay. Blindside, target blow. I'm still trying to see where is the button that I summoned the pet? Where's my? There's no pet summoning. UI evening. Yeah, I mean the classes need to be readjusted because they've changed a lot of things. Ah, there we go. That's the one I want. Probably don't have a spec. That could be. Yep. You are correct. I mean, I have that one, but I don't have the rest of them. I don't even know. I don't even know what to play with this at this point, but fuck it. Seems like I had the points here. I don't know. I don't care. I don't have the patience right now, but thanks for the tips though. Thanks very much for that. You are correct. I'll have to look into it. I'm not the type of guy that on stream I'm going to sit do builds unless I've designed to sit down and actually do builds. I just want to run around a little bit with this guy. I just want to find... we do have Fets on 7. Check. That's the healing for the pets. I also got pounds on 4. Okay, that's 4 and 7. So we got Fets and pounds on 4. And my sequence is there, then I have charge. Okay. I think we can have some more deaths on this. How many elves did we kill today? Just the Shadow Warrior. We didn't play the Archmage. Okay, another couple of elf deaths. Should be fine. And one last thing I gotta check. Targeting pet. Yes, is that button as always. Good. Alright. Undergeared as always. We are in Annihilator gear. Oh god. Why did I stop playing? I can't get my god. This is horrible. Lose audio. My voice should be okay. if you're having Twitch issues, you can just reduce the latency on the little gear on the bottom right, but my video and stuff should be okay. You might lose game sounds because they're bugging out. It's not me, it's the actual lag of the server. Sequencer add-on. Sequencer add-on comes with the server. It's part of the default stuff, and you can, if I remember, you can right click any of your buttons, any of your squares that don't have something active, right? And it comes, this comes up. Then you press V to open your abilities, and then you just drag them into the slot you want. And of course you have to click save. You have some options here, whether the reset or whatnot. And what it does is you press one button and you go from skill A to skill B to skill 3, 4, 5. Just do your skills in a sequence. What it doesn't do, and it will also skip skills on cooldown, so you have them all in one button. Like I have my attacks here on one button. Now they will always happen in this order, no matter what. They'll always do the cooldowns, and they go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in a row. Now those ones that mine are not there because the build has reset. It will just skip them. It won't do anything. That's what it does. It doesn't have any scripting like nerf buttons used to do. So nerf buttons used to have the scripting. So you could say something like, if I am at 50% and I press the button, you drink a health potion, override everything else. If Shaman is doing the beam, then cast interrupt. If this is a class that is a caster, do a silence. If it's a melee, do disarm. You know, you have a massive sequence with nerf buttons. Because it had scripting, and that was unfair. You didn't have to pick anything, just put everything in a button. This version that the devs made just to compensate for banning or forbidding nerf buttons, despite the fact I had people telling me that you can still use them somehow, but no one tells me how. It just puts your skills in a sequence, that's it. That's what it does. So it saves you time and hand space, right? So you don't have to do everything with shift 1, 2, 3, 4 and control and alt and control shift alt and all these combos. You can just put some main sequence. My advice is don't do more than 6 or 7 skills. Even 6 or 7 is a little bit much. Like when I play my engineer, I have all my dots there. 1, 2, 3, 4. If it's out of range, it goes to the next one. So I just have my dots. Everything else I press with my fingers and combination shift alt control and numbers. Because if you put a lot, and then you need to do, I don't know, let's say a firebomb to kill something, it's not there. It will not cast what's needed, it will cast what's in the sequence. So you need to have those skills. I have all my dots on the bar as well. So if something's out of cooldown and I need something specific, I can always do it. Otherwise, and usually I have it because I'm streaming and I can't focus on all the cooldowns and all that. So I just have that, spam that, and then I do all the other stuff. Manually, depending on the situation. You can rely on the sequencer to do all the stuff, but it does help. For example, as you can see, I have here, for example, coordinated strike, but I have coordinated strike there. We have shattering blow there, it's also there, so I can manually switch or add the dot if I want on a different target. Yeah, it just makes life easier. And for a streamer, for me, you know, because if you want to be very competitive, you gotta know your cooldowns, look all the debuffs on buff hit. For me, I play a bit more casual, just press it, do the dots, and then I do like focus fire, hip shot, my turrets, landmines, explosion, teleports, everything else is manual, just the dots. So I don't have to, you know, play the fucking piano. That's what it does. I hope that covers you. Spin to win is always good. That's what my Slayer was. He had the longest I was spinning around with the exhaustive 360 AoE was 26 seconds, 27, something like that. In Warband play, people keeping me alive and just keep spinning because I had 0 AP cost. I would just keep spinning. It was really fun. Well, I don't know why, like, if someone is... Sorry, I'm trying to find the right word for this, sorry. But if someone has a disability, that's the word I was looking for, right? I understand how nerf buttons might help. You know, you have, I don't know, some twisted fingers, or you're missing a finger. or something like that, that doesn't allow you to manipulate or use your keyboard, mouse, and combinations and key combos and shortcuts very effectively, right? So nerf button for those people is definitely a lifesaver to play an MMORPG like this. But if you don't have any disability, right, then if you don't have any disability, there is no need to have the scripting. A sequencer is enough. You don't need that. It's more like cheating. So, I mean, since there's no way to distinguish on the player base, unless you do something like you have to send photos, medical certificates, whatever, to allow you, give you specific code to run it, which is not going to happen on private server or whatnot, then the Avalanche, right, ban is horizontal, nobody uses it. And these people are the ones that have the major problem, right? But unfortunately, life is like this, not fair. Sorry, you know this better than I do. But, you know, if the add-on goes on, the add-on goes on. Goes out, goes out. It's that. We have to adapt if we can. But I think it hurt those people more, and it also hurt those people that were really hardcore players, but everything was fucking scripted, pressing a button. Yeah, no, the sequencer, as far as I remember, as far as I remember, the sequencer comes with the download of the game. If it doesn't, because I haven't played for a year, but I'm not 100% sure, just to be fair with you. But if it doesn't, you can always check here. The link I'm giving you is the depository for pretty much every single add-on, but 350 gigs of add-ons there for Warhammer. You can find a lot of stuff. Idris has been doing a great job maintaining that from the original game and then to the private servers. So if you enjoy, sorry, two different languages. So if you enjoy Idris' work and what he's doing for the community, maintaining all this database of add-ons for us to use whenever we like and keep them updated, you also have the opportunity to buy the man a coffee. So if you have the financial freedom, you could. Random question, you know flame pods are deactivated? Yes, I know flame pods are deactivated. I have been saying to devs for over 2 years that the flame pods are causing lag issues to the server. We also have identified that specific Russian guilds would attack as a warband and throw all 24 flame pods to like the other side instantly and get instant wins. It took them 2 years to realize that and deactivate them. Of course, first we went for better graphics, removing effects, disabling side effects on the server, removing appearance of enemies, and then was like, I'm not always right. I'm just almost always right, unfortunately. I gotta say something good about myself as well. It's like that expression we have to try and translate to the best of my ability. It's like, if you don't bless your own house, it's gonna fall down and kill you, so. Now, I'll tell you one more thing. It's been reported regarding this lag between the two factions and stuff. It's also been reported by a lot of people, and some people on the same PC just log to different sites. It was also an issue. There was also an issue that, like this on live. Okay, so it's not an ROR issue; it's a live issue and stuff. And I know most of you are gonna argue. You're gonna call me order bias or desktop bias, and you know I know all this, so I'm just taking that out of the way already. But when order approaches Destro, they lag out. When Destro approaches order, they don't lag out. Or at least they don't lag out as much. Believe it or not, after 10 years of playing this, it's almost a fact of an observation. And people have recorded it on that same PC, playing order, playing Destro, same day, 10 minutes different, like play 10 minutes order, record it, come back and do that in Warband. And there's no lagging out on Destro. However, because I've tried that as well, right? And my observation, and I've tried that in different days, different times, different time zones, is that Destro also lag out, but not as much or as bad as Order does when they clash, when they come close. You can try it. You can try it. Play your order and see if you lag out when you near Destro Warban's running to you or not. Of course, now over the years, they have made improvements to the client. So this could be insignificant or even lower than it was before. I don't know, but in like 4 years ago, 4 or 5 years ago, that was an issue. But it's not an ROR issue. It's not something happened because ROR made the changes and they're doing this on purpose. It was like this from Live. Live had the same issue as well. So it could be something in the code, something in the process. No, we have to distinguish this because there are some things there are some things that ROR have changed the code and they created their own little problems, but there's a lot of baggage and massive baggage which comes along with the original game. And the guys have invested, I don't know who pays for this, to be honest, I really don't, but they have invested a lot. I remember that when we had the influx and the server hit 3,400 people, I was there, I was here for that. 3,400 people online when Lazy Peon did a review and everything, and you know there was a lot of people. They upgraded a lot the hardware, and that improved that situation along with a lot of other situations as well. That's why I want to be clear that there are some things that it's not their fault. The code is old. The code is, you know, in a language that's been fucked up, whatever. So we have to be specific. We can't just attribute everything to them. It's not fair. It's not fair. We gotta be fair. We want a good game, good performance. We want balance in the class so we can have fun and not feel like that class is too strong and I'm losing because of this and whatever. Balancing is difficult, as you know, we talked about all this, but we have to be fair. If anything else, we can joke about being, you know, Destro biased. We all have our opinions. My opinion, and I'm public because I'm streaming, I do believe they're a bit Destro biased. Some people say they're order biased. We all have our opinions. That's mine, and we move on. But as Hamza says, they've done massive improvements on this in the last 6 months. So I'm talking about data and situations at least 2 years back, okay? And I haven't played for a year, so it's just that it came up, and we're talking in general here. So if the improvements are done, that will be reduced. But now that I'm playing the last 3 days, and we've been having warbands, and we've been running on the lakes, I haven't really felt that effect that we're talking about. Well, there's always... Oh, I finally hit somebody. Yay. There's always, I mean, there's always going to be an issue in any game you play. You won't imagine the shit that we hear, oh, I heard in New World when I was playing for a year. It's unbelievable. I mean, you think like ROR has bugs? Honest to God, the bugs and the problems in ROR is child's play compared to fucking New World. Give you an example. Professional company, professional coders, right? What I mean is that's what they do for a living. In a company worth billions, 4 years the game has been released, and there's only one scenario, one, and on year 4 the update had 2,450 bugs and exploits reported on the forums by players in 24 hours. So this small team is doing 100% better than New World will do in their fucking dreams. So don't think AAA games anymore are as good as they are. Sometimes these little servers are better. Sometimes these things are better. Hi, Rob. To see one of the... Well, yeah, I mean, I have streamed 2 funerals. I think there was another one recently, but I wasn't around. Yeah, they're bringing swimming to New World of Grim. I heard about it. I mean, I haven't installed the game myself, but they're bringing the... they're bringing swimming, but have you seen what they've done in the expo? Alright, I'll tell you if you haven't seen it. If you've seen it, so the expo thingy, the summer thing, whatever it was, I don't remember the event because there's so many in June. Right, everybody was waiting to hear all the big news they wanted to announce about New World, right? And everybody was expecting some stuff for the PC, new 3v3 maps, a new battleground, a new outpost rush, some balances, maybe a new class, you know, something to make people happy and balancing and all that. And New World was the last game on the show before closing for the day. 8 hours. 8 hours, I think it was. And they come out, and it's a 30-second thing. Yeah, New World, yeah, everything is great. The big announcement is we're going console, and there's going to be swimming. What? We've been waiting 8 hours. There's actually a video somebody linked on my Discord from Asmongold, which is like 6-7 minutes. What I'll do is, because I don't want to play it on stream for various other reasons, and Twitch restrictions, whatever. If my Discord loads up, hold on a second. I'll give you a link, right? I'll put your link on the chat from that video. I just need to get it. And you watch that. You can skip a little bit towards the end, and you will see what we're talking about. Again, I don't remember who posted this on my Discord here, but thank you very much for that one. It was really funny. Let me get this one for you. Just bear with me for a little bit. Oh no, it wasn't gaming discussions where people talk about a lot of shit here. There is. So this is the link. You still play 3 hours a week? Oh, I stopped because I got really upset with them. All right, that's a link for the funny video from Alms Gold regarding New World, if anybody wants to watch that. I stopped playing because I got tired. I have all the professions to 200, including fishing. I have everything maxed out on New World because I have 3,900 hours, something like that. We have everything maxed out before they start nerfing everything. And I got tired because they keep advertising and doing bullshit. And what I mean is, yeah. Okay. Well, let's try that one. Oh, come on, dog. Let me have some fun. What a bitch. I'm not good anyways. But I stopped playing because I got tired of them. They just keep lying, you know? It reminds me like early Diablo 4. They have no fucking clue what to do. They're like, oh yeah, the game has PvP. It's like, where is the PvP? No, that doesn't exist. No, but that doesn't exist. It's like they said they're gonna do open world PvP because it wasn't working. They're gonna redo it. And you know what they did? They added specific time open world PvP, and it's instant. The area you have to defend only holds 100 people. If you go there and there's already 100 people fighting, you are teleported out back in the war camp, and you have to run for 5 minutes every single time. You get 10 seconds to react. So if there's 99 and the enemy is running in and you're chasing them, he goes in and you get teleported. It's open fucking world. There should be no restriction in the area. You know what I mean? 5 years and there's still one outpost rush. 5 years, there's only 2 maps for 3v3 arenas. 6 years to get swimming and go to platform, and you know what I mean? It's ridiculous. Oh no, New World for me. I mean, look, I was already patient. Like, guys, they're gonna fix it. We gotta be patient. I was like this. You can watch my streams and all that kind of stuff, but. And then I was trying to give them the benefit of the doubt, but 4 years later, it's still the same shit. It is. I mean, like, New World has a weird, it has a weird bio, let's say, the way it came. So it came out as an open world PvP with PvP game and, you know, all those things. Yeah. Then that was like the announcement. Then Alpha came out, it got really bad reviews from the testers. Then they changed the game 360, and they were rushing because they were giving dates. Big mistake. So they brought the beta out. Beta was around 5,000 bugs, but it felt better with, you know, the weapons swapping and all this, but it still had a little bit, but it was beta. And that was August. And then September, it got released. Guess how many bugs they fixed from August to September? 0. It came out the same as fucking beta, and then they start changing things. And then there were exploits and duping, and even worse, they started disabling weapons. You couldn't use this weapon because we fixed it. You couldn't fix that weapon. That is a launched game by Amazon. They may not have another game or experience, but they have $1 billion fucking money, and they could hire the best. And instead they use an obsolete coding language, from what people told me, because you know I don't know about these things. That is really bad. I mean, they've done mistakes such as you could type code on the chat and crash the game or copy anything. Like the chat where we chat hello, what you're doing, you could put code into the fucking game. You could code the game from the chat. They didn't lock it. And then 6 months later, you couldn't type dots and commas and put links from websites because it was doing coding. It's fucking ridiculous. Or they did an update, and on the PTR, the testing server, they put only one item in the dungeon just for the test, you know, that you wanted to test mechanics and things. And on launch day, they shut down the PTR. It's launch day, the new dungeon is out. Guess what they did? They copied the PTR files into the live server. So we went to do the dungeon on live, looking for the new gear, the upgraded gear, and everybody was just getting green helmets because they just copied it. I mean, that's just fucking stupid and irresponsible from a big company, AAA company game. But then again, we can't just blame Amazon for that, right? Because you've seen what happened with Helldivers 2. You know? Helldivers 2 is a great game, by the way. I really like it. And I think now that I've sorted my system out, I probably next week will play a little bit, because we left it very early because I had crashing issues. And what is it? Sony came out with PlayStation, and they were forcing people to make PS5 accounts to play the game, which 40 countries cannot have it. And it went for like good reviews to massively negative overnight. It just plummeted, and they said, "Oh, we're sorry, we're taking it back." What are you talking about? Yeah, they do care to make money. That's it. They do, yeah, I mean, you can go and watch the reviews for Helldivers. They went overnight to like extremely shit because of that stuff with Sony. It is people's fault. It is people's fault. I mean, like I've said something which I'm gonna try and keep, and I'll say it again. I will not play any more early access games. I will not spend my money on those. I will not play them. Okay, because it's just money grabbing, and I'm really sick and tired of being a tester for free. They want me to test a game, fine, pay me, I'll fucking test the living shit out of it. But I'm not playing any more early access games. Unless, because I'm part of a streamer platform and I can get them free. If they give them to me free, I'll play them. Right? But I'm not buying to play. So if I do get it free, it will say sponsored on the bottom because I have to. I'm not making any money, but I get the game free, so I'm not doing that anymore. Hey Diabetes, how you doing? Yeah, I'm tired of it because I've already had some serious like bad experiences with early games, and they're pissing me off. And even worse, some of those early access games or games as a concept, they're really good, but because I play the early access and they leave a very bitter taste to my mouth, I don't want to go back and play them when they fix them because I already have like, okay, that was shit. I can't, you know what I mean? I just can't get it off my mind. I don't want to. I have the fear that it's going to be the same shit because I don't trust them anymore. I don't trust the companies anymore. So I'm not buying early access. I'll try demos. Funny enough, I have 2 demos. Which demos do I have? Demos actually are, I have a demo from called Desolation and Starborn. Yes, you can also get them on Steam, but I will play those 2 a little bit on Sunday along with our card games. And demos, funny enough, they are they feel more complete than early access does. I'm good, so I'll say this again, I will not buy early access games. If I get them free from one of the creator platforms I'm affiliated with, I'll play them, but only free, because I'm not paying these fuckers to test their game and then give them a big nice middle finger. No more. I'm done. I mean, I was a nice guy for a lot of things, but no more. Where did we get her? Almost 60% for undergeared we're good. It's good. I am on Annihilator without a build on my thing here. I don't even have finished that, and I haven't played for a year. We got down to 60%. We took 40% off. That's pretty fucking good. I don't trust devs with Black Quark anymore. Oh, I used to have a very nice little Salt redemption. I think I need to find the old one and put it back in the channel. The Salt one that I had. We had one that said like, salty? I'm not salty. That doesn't cover it. I'll find it. We had a nice one. I'll find it and add it to the point stuff on the channel below. Anyways, it is 10 minutes to 9. And I don't want to go back to Fixer for 10 minutes. Why not? Because I gotta go and start cooking with the wife. Plus we got married today, as I said, and probably I gotta do something special. Tomorrow is Thursday. I'll be back tomorrow again for Warhammer and the drops. We'll play probably the Angel a little bit, and I will be on time, so because I'm done with the stuff that I have to do tomorrow. What is this UI pack? This UI pack is this one. I'm typing it. It's called Yak UI. You can find it in the Warhammer Return of Reckoning forums or in Idrith. I'm giving you the link as well. And you have to configure it, modify it, right? I don't give out my configuration. It's reserved for people for my merch shop and memberships and stuff. So it's all free. You can get it and fix it yourself or buy it from my shop. But my shop is not ready because I spent about 50 hours for that. So we'll be back tomorrow, Warhammer and the drops. I will only do Warhammer drops until Friday. Saturday I don't stream, it's reserved for my family. And Sunday I will be streaming, but we'll do some demo games, we'll do some card games and something else, all right? So I hope to see you, some of you there as well, despite of the drops, because you are a great chat to spend some time with. Thanks for hanging out. I'll see you all tomorrow. Where do I press? This